I'm in the dark, having a whitey, and Timmy's having a paranoid freak out too.
Yeah, he's having
and
a
was I wanting to go towards the water, and he's wanting to go away? No, I was wanting to go away from the water.
Yeah, so he said you started heading that way, and then you could hear he could hear voices, which you couldn't.
Start walking back. I started freaking out because all the drugs are starting to kick in and work with each other, and he's starting to have paranoid, and we're like starting to go at it. That's right.
Yeah, so you'd in the
dark.
You got back to the junction felt your way back to the junction in the tunnels.
Mm.
So one thing I forgot to mention as well. This tunnel, the original tunnel was almost tall enough for you to stand up, and you just have to stoop slightly. But this one, it's only about 3 foot tall, so you're having to crawl through this one.
All right, lovely.
The water level, or the sludge level, or whatever you want to call it, is lower as well, though. So, but you're still kind of just kind of, just keeping your chin above the shit. Yeah, the shit, and whatever it is. Luckily you can't. Probably luckily.
Busy like my house when I don't clean up for a weekend. It's always that balance. The junkie lifestyle.
No comment.
So that means when I come out, the beard's going to be matted and all covered in shite and fucking all the locks.
Yeah. It's going to be trailing in the water in this.
Yeah.
Or a Saturday, as you call it.
Not the worst
thing. Charles Manson, Jack. Yeah.
So I think Derek might be listening to us. I think he's just not at the keyboard because he has put something into the chat. So I think we can probably go ahead and give a bit of a recap on where we left, on what happened and where we left it. Which I will turn over to your capable selves because I think you ought to do some of the work.
Well, we were having a nice drive. I was a bit hungover. So I wasn't really paying attention, but we met the guys that bought us a drink again.
Yeah, those guys that you wanted to be friends with.
Yeah, they actually they liked us that much to come after us, which I thought was very decent. Get out of their way.
And then they chased us and tried to kill us. Then we crashed.
And then they drugged us.
Well, what's bad about that?
And now we're in prison in some sort of underground torture room. Apart from
guys here,
the two that went into the sewer and now are covered in shit.
That's gag. Like we were looking everywhere. You told me that she didn't want to come, and then she popped up again. It's like, we could have brought her with us.
We could. I mean, I looked everywhere. Really good. Everywhere, high and low.
Apart from where she was.
That's always the last place you look, eh?
It's just a mystery.
And now we're getting.
But she doesn't seem too bad. Worse for her,
No, she seems less stunned than normal. It's probably because she hasn't been near you.
That's harrowing. I'm a good influence.
In the last week's episode, we discovered a new species, and that is a woman that's not good enough for Jack.
That's low. That's a new level of low.
That still stings. My poor little heart.
I'm here all week.
So And of course, there was the fact that Timmy wasn't initially with you, was he? So when you crashed, Timmy took a nosedive straight through the car windscreen and did a bit of a ragdoll down the road, left half his skin on the tarmac.
But they seem to have patched him up.
They do.
And brought him back to us.
Yes.
I patched him up like that guy, though.
Well, they didn't put a bolt in his head. They put it in his
What's
leg
his name?
instead.
I forget his name, but yeah, it's one of them jobs, isn't it?
Oh, Seth?
Yeah,
Seth,
so...
Seth.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm suspicious it's the same doctor that's done it. And he's in on all this bullshit. That doctor that was being nice to us, I think he's part of this scheme.
Yeah.
So yeah, and while I think it was before Timmy came to, he had that lovely vivid nightmare, which I suppose we can recap just in case Derek can hear us, and then he's up to. I think that brings him pretty much up to speed, doesn't it? Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Somewhere around here. Yeah. So this is the, if you can hear us, Derek, this is the nightmare that your character suffered before waking up in a kind of hospital room, or I'm not sure what you call it. Yeah. But anyway, so you awake to find the room bathed in a hideous red light. Your companions nowhere to be seen. The light is momentarily blocked as a voluptuous woman in a translucent red cloak steps in through the door and down the steps. She has long dark hair and is vaguely Native American in general appearance. Every inch of her skin appears to be covered in scale-like tattoo patterns that seem to glisten in the crimson glow. Her eyes have a deep inner radiance that draws your gaze, and you find that you're unable to move. She saunters up to you, leaning over, bringing her face within a few inches of yours. You now see that she doesn't have tattoos, but is actually covered in reptilian scales. She inhales of you deeply, as if taking in your scent, and her eyes become momentarily brighter. Her lips part, and the slender forked tongue flicks out, snake-like across your throat. I know who you are, Timmy, and I will see you soon, she whispers. All of a sudden, her head seems to split horizontally, revealing foot-long snake fangs. Her lower jaw distends as she engulfs your head and bites down, and the pain is unspeakable as the fangs punch through flesh and bone, and your torso is bathed in your own blood. You awake, screaming, groping at your face. There is no damage, but you still feel the burning pain where she bit down. Looking down at your hands, you find that you are holding several fragments of what looks like shed skin of a massive snake, which slowly, as you watch, slowly crumbles and turns to dust. So, I think that, like I say, I think that pretty much brings us up to speed. Hopefully, Derek's heard hearing that. So, shall we continue?
We shall.
Well, let's go to Janice and Wallace and the lovely Sky in the cell.
I believe we were hiding behind the door, ready to knock somebody on the head.
Oh yes. So there's one last thing, isn't there? So you
Home Alone.
there was the sermon. You heard us a preacher conducting a sermon. I'll not go through the dialogue of that again, unless anybody wants me to. Which kind of a hellfire and brimstone style preacher sermon, which culminated in the screams of the pain screams of a man somewhere above your location. above where you're currently located. And as the screams die down, you can, in fact, even though it's now dark, it must be late and it's dark outside. As the screams die down, you see a kind of flickering light through the gap through the gap under the door to the cell.
Dad, you know what it is? Remember the guy said there's going to be a burning tonight?
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's what the light we see is. Somebody's fucking been set on fire, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh.
So yeah, one of the so if you recall, you overheard one of your guards saying that somebody had overstepped the mark and the Reverend wasn't happy, and there was going to be they thought there was going to be a burning that night.
Sound like Free Presbyterians.
So as you say, I think you were trying to concoct some Scooby-Doo type trap, weren't you? Involving some lead.
More Home Alone than Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, some lead shot from the beanbag that was shot at Wallace.
Mm-hmm. A mudslide.
Yeah, well, yeah, a gore slide is the floor.
A slip and slide with ball bearing.
Yes, towards the now open
the hole. Yeah.
Bricks.
With bricks in our hands ready. It's a master plan.
How can it possibly go wrong?
But they have to make the coconut sounds. Do the bump, bump, as each one gets hit in the head, or else it doesn't work.
So with this man's dying screams echoing above you and fading to nothing, that's where we stand. So what is Wallace and Janice doing? The Sky is kind of just cowering. Well, not cowering, but just whimpering in a corner. Oh, what's going on? What are we going to do? I should go with Jack. I should go with Jack. And she goes and sticks her head in the hole and starts, Jack!
I'll run up and shove her in. I'm joking.
I'll run up and shove her in.
For now, I'm joking.
Okay, she kind of like she sort of shouts Jack a couple of times and then kind of suddenly like pulls back as she like vomits, and as she pulls back, she kind of vomits and sprays up into the air, splattering down over most of it all over herself. As she like falls over to one side, kind of just retching from the horrendous stench that she stuck her head into.
She's used to being in that state.
I would say she's found her level, really, hasn't she?
So
yeah. Well, hopefully, actually, that might have attracted the attention of the guard. Maybe. He's going to run in.
Positions, gentlemen.
Maybe so. Shall we?
Hope you've queued up some cartoon noises.
So one of you can make a look roll because I think because a lot, it's getting late, so maybe the even inbred hillbillies have to sleep sometime. So. This is supposed to be serious, Dave.
I can be the wee guy. Got the head for it.
Who's going to be best at... I burnt loads of luck.
Yeah.
Well, I've rolled one. I've rolled and got a success.
Oh, right. Jody Sky Blue.
42.
How was Jody rolled luck?
Oh, I clicked on the wrong token. Well, I rolled a 42. Let me check what Janice's luck is. It would have been a success. I've got 53, so it would have been a success, the 42. Somehow rolled it off Jodie's sheet.
Yeah.
Sky. Get me off of her sheet. Ugh.
Now wash your hands.
I have to wash my hands now, aye. Touching her fucking character sheet. Don't know where it's been.
In Jack's clutches. So would that have been a...
Do you want me to roll again, or will you take the?
No, we'll take that. We'll take that roll. So would that have been a success, or?
Yeah, it's a success.
It would have been. Yeah, it's 53, isn't it? Okay. So almost immediately, there's a gruff voice outside. What the fuck's going on in there? And it's like like banging on the metal door. And then you hear this like. Says, you hear that? That's what you're gonna get if you're fucking me around.
The junkie girl, she's having a baby. She's gone into labour. She needs medical help.
Ooh. That's an interesting argument you've just made. You can make a fast talk check, I think.
Right, okay. Fast talk. I'll bet this is rubbish. Yeah, it's pish.
Oh, 5%. Right, so there's like the little door opens, like kind of like slams open. So now I know you're fucking me around. That bitch has been up to the breeding room and she's not fit.
Did they come in the room though? Can Wallace brick them yet?
What are you going to do? Are you going to do anything else?
She's having some sort of seizure. Otherwise, if it's not having a baby, I don't know what's up with her. She's not well.
Okay, it seems to like turn. You think it seems to turn and say something to somebody else, and then you hear the screech of a metal bolt being slid across. And as the door opens a crack, says, "I've got a fucking shotgun here. First person that steps out of line gets it full in the gut." And he steps in, and as he steps in through the door, he can't get it. Like there's a click as he flicks on a flashlight. What are you doing?
Are you bricking him, Wallace?
I'll brick him. Not
Yes,
got a lot of choice at this point.
I'm wait. I was going into initiative because I would be first actually. I think I've got the first initiative.
If you want to go in initiative order, or if you just want to you can just
Well, if we're both bricking them, it would be me first with the higher
Okay.
dex.
Yeah. Fair dues then. So that would be a fighting brawl roll.
Right. Let's go.
Timmy is with Jack in the sewers.
It's a lovely place to be.
Come on, a 0-3.
Oh!
Get that round you bastard.
Okay, so you tell me.
Right, so she goes
Full
to
on
brick
Vic
him
and Bob him.
She goes to brick him in the back of the head, but she doesn't know like that there's better places to hit somebody in the back of the head, and she actually misses. And what she does is she hits him with the short end, so she hits him long ways with a brick right in the temple and breaks his skull.
Okay, yeah. So he goes down. It just goes down like a sack of potatoes. Just bang, hits the floor. The shotgun.
Does he?
Grab the
Fall
gun.
down, slide down the run, and go down the hole.
No, unfortunately not. He topples forward and just pitches forward it down the steps into the recessed area. And as he does, the shotgun flies from his hand and goes skittering across the floor. The torch flies out of his hand and goes rolling across, sending the torch beam wildly swinging about the room. And from outside, he goes, What the fuck?
Get the gun, Wallace.
Can I grab the shotgun?
You can grab the shotgun if you wish.
Although that is going to be a bit unsubtle.
Is it a proper shotgun or a beanbag shotgun?
It looks like a proper shotgun.
Yes, Wallace.
It looks
When
like
it's my turn again, I'll go for the flashlight.
Where is Mr. Dustbilly? There we are. So, Mr. Dustbilly has a dexterity of 75.
Motherfucker.
So, Unless your dex is better than that, he will be acting next.
And my dex is 75.
Oh, in which case we'll have a roll off. And as requested, I shall turn off the private rolls for the contested roll.
Oh, nice.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
we can actually set it. You can actually set it as a set it for an opposed roll, but we've done it now. So we got. Oh, is that a regular success?
Oh, sorry, I just rolled a D100. That is less than half.
So that is a hard success then. So let's see. Oh, it's a hard success, but you got a better roll. You better roll by 5 points. So that means you just act a little bit quicker than he does. So you, so you sort of. Are you taking it carefully? Are you rushing? Are you just like kind of diving for this shotgun, or what exactly are you doing?
I'm gonna have to try and, if I just like walked, I'm gonna have to try and dive for it.
Okay.
And do some sort of ninja roll.
So let's have
and blow him back through the door.
Let's
as he runs in, and just runs in, shotgun, flies back out again.
Let's have a dex check then.
Yes.
Okay, right, yeah. So go ahead. Tell us what's happening.
So shotgun goes skitter, bounce towards the hole, dive, grab. I have a dex of 75. Clearly, I have been doing my calisthenics with the police force. Dive for the shotgun, forward roll, shoot him as he comes through the door.
Okay, so as you like grab a shotgun and you turn on your back, sliding along in all this muck, you see his you can't see him clearly, but you can you can't see his details.
As long as I can see a silhouette.
You can see it's
That's
clearly.
all I practiced on in the police silhouettes.
So you can see him clearly silhouetted in the doorway, so making a prime target. And I would say he would be quite easily be within point blank range as well. So that gives you a bonus dice, I believe. Close your eyes and roll. Oh! You can't push it. You can spend luck, but I'm not sure if you want to. That is a lot of luck.
That's a lot of luck out of 44.
Although you have just killed the guy.
I think I would though. I think I would in this case.
You can't. Unfortunately, you can't push combat rolls, Derek.
Damn it.
Come on, Wallace, keep us alive here.
I'm going to look at.
You're going to look it. Just a normal success.
It's the end of a one shot.
So
that's what they're for.
So if you click on it to expand it, and then there's the button to spend your 16 luck.
Bam.
Okay. So you want to roll for damage then? Hopefully the shot was a well aimed shot.
Can I click on it to roll for damage, or do I just roll?
If you just roll for, let me see what is the damage for
it's
that.
Like 4d6 or something ridiculous.
Let me see.
I've not got a thing for shotgun.
I shall give you the shotgun. How about that?
Nice.
That's probably the best idea. Let me just get your character sheet up, and I can drop it right onto you. Firearms. Oh, these are all mixed up now. I would say it's probably a 12 gauge. Oops, that's not a character sheet. Hold on a minute. Open up the character sheet. There we go. 12 gauge shotgun.
Nice.
Just 1 second, just to make sure it's got the right. Not using the bow skill. That's probably really bad. There you go. So you can just it's got two shells in it. So yeah, you can just click on it, just do the roll, and ignore that, and then just click on the damage button.
Roll damage.
So yeah, it'd be the 4d6 because it's in point blank range.
Total damage 0.39.
I'm not sure what that's why that is says 0.39.
Because it's done.
there we go.
I think it's because the way you've got it written. It's done 4d6.
Oh, it's done 11
divided by 1d6.
Yeah. If you click on it, 4d6, it's done. It's what it's done is it's rolled 4d6, 2d6, and 1d6 altogether.
Ah, right, that is
But
weird.
if you click on it,
yeah, so I see it. The first
11,
one, yeah.
7, 4.
Yeah, it's rolled all the
That's
combinations. And
That's really weird.
Still not sure why it's come out. How it's come out with 0.39 though. But anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, 11 points damage. So yeah, you hit him full in the chest. The blast knocks him back as there's a spray, a silhouette of sprayed blood, and he just like flies back and hits the deck.
Marvelous.
Nice.
I'll stand up and like wipe myself off. Can I check?
Right, Sky screams and just runs out the door.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on.
I'll take careful.
Hold on.
No.
Careful
But
note
the
of-
trap's still there.
Oh.
So she has a roll dex, or else she's slipping and sliding.
Oh,
I'm just being
let's give her a look roll, see if she remembers about that.
I'm going to take careful note of which way she's going, by the way.
Okay.
Is that why the other player like backed out? Because we're bastards.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, she's fumbled a look roll.
Oh, get down the hole. Get down the hole.
So yeah, she runs for the door, stands on puts her feet on the lead shot that's scattered all over in front of the door, and slips and just face plants on the steps. Wow, that's gonna hurt.
I'll just look at her and go,
So she's gonna take.
nice trip.
Oh, yeah, she maybe puts her hands down, reacts quite quickly, and puts her hands down to stop. So she only takes 1 point of damage as she face plants on the steps.
Clearly, she's well practiced at falling over.
Yeah.
She's done that before.
Right, I'm going to check. Does she then?
She then sort of scrambles in a panicked scramble. She's like sort of scrabbles out the doorway, gets to her feet, and just and runs. Come on, let's go.
Bye.
I'll take careful note whether she goes left or right.
Let's see. She's just going to go completely at random, so she could go.
Straight on into the wall.
Yeah. So there's a building opposite. So you can probably see a little bit. So I'm not giving you too much detail because you're going to just get a quick snap and you're going to have to react quickly. So yeah, there is directly opposite. You can see a door into a big cinder block building that fills almost all your view to the left, to the wall running to the left and right as far as you can see. Obviously, you've got limited field of vision from here, and of course, so you can go. That's about 15, 20 feet away from the door of the cell, and of course, as well as that, you can go left and right. So she goes.
Right.
She's probably going to go left or right. She goes right.
Right. I'll make as if I'm going to follow it, and then I'm just going to stop, come back in, and I'm going to search the guy with the shotgun for any extra shells.
I'll start searching the other guy then.
Okay.
Because I currently have one shell.
Good shot.
You do. Okay, so I think we'll cut back to Jack and Timmy in the sewers.
Nice work, Dave.
At
least I might go down, but I've shotgunned somebody in the face.
So you're heading. So you and Jack. So it's I think like we said last time, Jack is starting to feel the ill effects of his mass consumption of a handful of amphetamines.
Yeah, I just feel. What was it, then? But we got to do this. And then Timmy's freaking out as well. He's starting to get paranoid, isn't he? And he's trying to push me.
Yeah.
Go back the other way, which we're heading.
Yeah. So yeah, he's trying to push you forward. She's here. She's after me. I can hear them coming.
We gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Okay, so you going? You're heading straight.
Is he pushing back? I'm like, Timmy, we gotta go, man. Snap out. We gotta get away from these people. Come on.
He kind of just pushes past you and starts, and you can hear him splashing and gagging as he's like crawling down this pipe. You can hear him slowly moving away from you, going to in an easterly direction generally.
I'm like, oh, damn it, and just take a moment and then realize I'm on my own. Yeah, I get a bit frightened and start following him because like they're like being on my own, so I start scrambling after him.
Okay.
Trying to, and I keep every so often like, as my chin goes down and I'm like, but
yeah, you can make with bearing that in mind, you can make a Constitution check, as can Timmy. I'm not sure if.
Oh no, I'm not doing well. I'm freaking the drugs are coming in.
Oh,
I'm like feeling. That's it. I'm like, and just spewing, and then that's making me more sick because I'm spewing and I'm tasting the bile. But I'm like, I'm just, you bastard, why would you just go and move on to? What are you playing at? And I'm just get more enraged as I'm scrambling after him.
Okay, so you so while you're vomiting, Timmy gets further. You can hear him receding away from you. He's getting further away from you. You can hear him splashing and panicking, his panicked voice. So what are you doing? Gonna continue after him?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going after him.
Okay, so
seems a logical thing at the moment.
So
he's moving fast for somebody with a flipping bolted leg, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, he's
Splintered
going fast
leg.
compared to you. He's actually going really slowly, but it's compared.
I'm just waking out. I just can't. I'm like,
Okay, so you scramble along through this muck, trying to keep up or catch up with Timmy.
Am I going to do the train spotting thing?
Out the toilet.
Right, let's.
And
you better leave some supporters down here, Robert.
You can make a luck roll.
Okay. No, it's here.
That's just for Jack, by the way. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Damn it! No heroin suppositories this time.
Okay, so you're crawling along as fast as you can, and suddenly you must have come across a side tunnel pipe as your arm kind of slips to one side, and you go face first into this gunk.
Oh God, man! God damn it, you bastard! Come back!
So somewhere up ahead of you says, so you can faintly hear Timmy's voice echoing down the pipe towards you. I can see the light. I can see the light.
Don't go into the light.
What type of? Okay, right. I'm obviously I'll go towards the voice.
Okay, so
but I'm not gonna rush. I'm like,
okay. So at the same time, you hear another sound coming from the tunnel to your right. You hear a woman screaming in absolute terror and agony.
I don't care. Stop. It's not scared, is it? It's me we're talking about. Go on. So I know not to go that way. That's not good. Crack on.
Seems fair.
Okay.
Screams of terror. The light.
Okay, so like I say, this scream is kind of cut off, and as you continue on down the street, but leaving that side tunnel behind, and there's like I said, the screen just suddenly cuts off. You can hear somebody whistling that what's the Sandman.
Mr. Salmon?
No,
or Uncle
yeah,
Salmon?
Mr. Sandman, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing out a junior. Mr. Salmon.
And that comes echoing down that side passageway behind you.
Right, I am not going to splash frantically. I'm just, I'm not going to freeze still, but I'm going to check myself, start edging away. I'm not going to shout out to Timmy. He's already far away, but I'm just going to. Survival instincts are kicking in here, so I'm like going as quickly but quietly as possible. Am I still on all fours?
Yes, still on all
Yeah,
fours.
okay, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
just put my hands gently. I'm not trying to splash about.
Okay, so you scramble, crawl along maybe about 10, 20 feet further, and you hear it at first, like the flow of more fluid, water or whatever coming in from another tunnel to your right, but the flow of the water that was in this this tunnel is still going ahead of you as well. So there's another side. There must be another side tunnel directly to your right, where water or effluent and God knows what else is like flowing into this tunnel that you're in. But somewhere ahead of you, you can just make out like a grey circle, possibly lighter. That's for sure.
Okay, I'll make my way towards it slowly. And just watch out for surprises.
Okay.
I'm listening out for Timmy as well.
Okay, so
Obviously, if I hear him screaming, I'm going back.
okay, so you head down this tunnel. And you can make another luck roll. As you're heading down the tunnel, you
Oh, the legendary dice rolls continue.
so you suddenly become aware that the water level is significantly lower, and it doesn't dawn on you until your hands slip out from underneath you that the tunnel's on a slope, and as your hands slip out from beneath you, you go sliding down this pipe, and suddenly there's a rush of water, like sludge and effluent and whatever else, like spraying up into your face. But suddenly, you see the night sky above you as you like tumble into this ditch.
Right. I can't have anything less to throw up.
No, probably just like dry heaving in
Yeah,
this
I'm trying to be
ditch.
past that. So, yeah, just I'm kind of going with it now. I'm just any sources of light apart from the stars?
There is one. So behind you, so glancing behind you, so like kind of catch a flickering light out of the corner, right? And glancing back, you can see this like white adobe wall that stretches off to your left and right as far as you can see in the like well, it's nighttime.
Right. How deep's this ditch?
The ditch is maybe about 5 foot deep, and it snakes off to the south, away from these walls. But you can see from where you are, looking back, you can just see the top of what looks like a bell tower of a church. But closer to the wall, you can see an old windmill. You know, these kind of windmills, like water pump windmills they had in like Texas, like big kind of tower with the windmill on top. They used to like serve as like run water pumps and things like that. But the vanes of the windmill aren't spinning, the stationary, and there's flames licking around the top of the vanes of this windmill, around the top of the vanes of this windmill, and you can just vaguely make out a vaguely humanoid shape burning atop this windmill.
Ugh. Right. I'm pressing
Right.
myself against the edge of the ditch. Obviously, I'm not going to stand up and silhouette myself. And I'm kind of terrified at the moment.
Okay, you can make a sanity roll as well at this point.
Waiting for that.
Waiting for that.
Okay, right. So you managed to stifle.
I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, that's a.
Oh, it's not that.
Hmm?
It's not that.
All right. What do you mean?
So
with
you
the burning
managed to
man?
stifle a scream as Timmy sort of grabs you and pulls you and pulls you to one side. Let's get the fuck out of here. What about the others? What about Janice? What about Wallace?
Where the fuck are they? How do we get back in there? I don't know what to do, man. There's somebody burning up there. These people are crazy.
Shit, I'm not going back in there. That woman, she's waiting in there for me. I'm not going in.
Where the hell? And then obviously we recognize the bell tower from the road. Yeah.
Yeah. You also at this point you hear the blast of a shotgun.
Shit. We'll have to see if we can find a way. We can't go back in this way again. There's somebody down there as well. So we'll go to the right. So we'll scoot to the right towards the windmill because obviously they've come out of there to the windmill. So I wonder if there's another way back in.
Okay.
We're not going to go through the front door, so maybe we'll scoot across the ditch and see if we can take in our surroundings.
Okay. So this ditch doesn't goes about 5 or 10 feet further north of your position. It mainly runs south and then kind of southeast away from this big wall. So it's like a runoff for this like sewer outlet pipe that you've climbed out of. So you can see this pipe as well. It like protrudes from the bottom of the wall. And there's the remains of a rusty grill that must have covered it once. But yeah, so you can head follow the wall north if you want.
Yeah. So is there any cover?
There's bits it's kind of rocky and uneven terrain. So or you could like hug the bottom of the wall. Doesn't seem to be. There's no signs of any like sort of lights on top of the wall or anybody anywhere. Anybody stood on the walls. There's no like towers or anything like that on the walls.
Mm-hmm. Timmy, we'll go this way. See what we can see.
Okay, so
because he's not arguing, right? So if he's not arguing, then that's what we'll do. We'll sort of trace our way along the wall. Because no point getting into the desert as well, because there's no way to survive.
Yeah.
Let me.
Right. So that's what we'll do. So you're saying the wall, the north is between the windmill and the compound?
Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
So where the windmill is, that's where the wall we're going to follow. So we're like towards the windmill.
Let me just. Why is that saying I'm? One second. I might have to. That's weird. Saying I'm not the GM. What do you mean I'm not the GM?
Our plan has succeeded.
I'm in charge now.
What's going on?
You made Sky the GM.
Don't say that.
That's weird. Right, let me. I'm just gonna have to reload myself into Foundry. 1 second.
Hang on, actually, go and check out these stupid birds went on you.
That is odd. Okay, I have to. One second, guys.
No worries. I can blow my nose anyway.
So that is logged in. Is that one? Yeah, it's probably because I've logged in using the same browser. But yeah, so you start following this wall north. It maybe goes about, follow it for about 200 foot or so before you reach the corner. And glancing around the corner, it's not totally pitch black. There's kind of got a clear sky, so you've got a bit of moonlight, bit of sun, bit of starlight. So you've got some limited light. But so you can see most of the way along this northern wall, and it's from what you can see, it's totally unbroken. There's no way in from here. I mean, you could try and climb over the wall maybe, but there's definitely no sign of any way in on that along that north side.
Right. Maybe head back and check out the windmill. Because we could circumference around, but then that's risking a chance of getting caught.
Okay.
Being outside. So maybe check a windmill in case there's like a underground passage underneath the wall or something. Because they've come out and went into the windmill, so I'm wondering how if apart from like the main gates.
So the windmill itself is on the other side of the wall.
To be fair, how secure does it need to be, seeing as it's in the middle of the desert?
Well, they've decided to build a compound, so they've felt the need to be somewhat secure. If they were okay to just have the buildings, without the walls surrounding it. Sorry, I thought the way you were saying that the windmill was actually outside the compound. Am I wrong?
No, yeah, it's not outside the compound. It's inside the wall.
Oh, it's inside, right? Sorry, that was my mistake.
No, it's all right.
Right, apologies. Right, I guess we'll not much choice. We'll scoot round the wall and see if we can follow the circumference. Is there another like smaller gate or way in apart from the main gate?
Okay, so let's leave you doing that then. So, Wallace and Janice, what are you doing? So the door is open. You can you see? You should be able to see out the door.
Just peek around the door. Do we appear to have attracted any attention with letting off shotguns?
I don't know. You're going to wait and find out.
Well, I'm just going to have a quick look to see if there's anything obvious, people running towards us kind of thing.
Okay.
If there's not, look left, look right, go the opposite way to Sky.
Okay, so
I believe she turned right.
She did indeed.
So we shall turn left.
She did indeed, and there's not much as you peer outside. There's not much in the way of lighting out here. There's no external lighting set up that you can.
That is
that you
probably
can see.
for the best.
The most, in fact, the majority of the light you've got comes from this bird. You can see the windmill is direct. Like I said, that windmill towers above you, just at the side of the wall. And most of the light you've got is coming from this whatever's burning atop this windmill.
Is it some sort of wicker man?
It does have a strange, a vaguely humanoid shape to it, and there's a smell of burnt hair and almost like burnt barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah. And as you peer out, look quickly left and right, you can see Sky running down to the south. She glances back and says, "Oh, Wallace, Janice, come on!" And she continues running down towards the south. In the distance, you can see there's several buildings, large buildings that she's heading past. And as she gets to the point, if you want to just poke yourself outside the door, you'll be able to see where she is.
I can't move my token.
You cannot move your token. Sorry, you cannot because the game is paused. There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Ah,
Okay.
The attempted token movement collides with at least one wall. So I've got to go through the door, right? Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Now, won't let me go past the door.
Well,
is it? Am I in your
Your
way?
big fat ass is stuck in
Try
the
now.
door. Nah, she's stuck in there. She
oh,
can't
it's the
see.
door's
Her
shut.
fat ass is
Wallace
stuck.
shut the door on you. That's why.
Shut the door on my big fat booty.
There we go. I'll check you
Shut that
outside. There you go.
door.
Thank you, thank you.
So you can see Sky off down here to the south. Yep. See it. And as she runs down there, she she pauses and like shouts back at you, and then she suddenly freezes as you hear somebody not shouting, somebody saying something. You go, oh, where do you think you're going, young lady?
This way, Wallace.
And she kind of like freezes momentarily and starts backing away from this like opening off to the east. Okay. Right, so you can hear sounds of raised voices, but the sound like they're coming from maybe to the south of you and maybe southwest of your position of where you are at the moment.
I'm going northeast.
Which way's the is that a gate there? What can we see to the north?
So, well, you can see what you can see. So, you can see what you can see.
Lots of black.
Yeah, so
Wow,
all these buildings are made out of a kind of bland cinder block constructions. So I'm going to stop you moving for a moment, so you don't move beyond what you'd be able to move. So, just ahead of you, to the north of Janice, there is a wood-framed cabin that has a low salt box roof, with only a few narrow windows and a red painted door on the left hand side here. Just ahead of you, Janice, now you can see a cinder block building that's got a flat concrete roof. On the western side is a metal garage style door that's locked down with a thick, heavy chain and 3 sturdy padlocks. So the building to your south here, from which the windmill emerges from. Let's see. So yeah, enclosing the base of the windmill is this huge windowless cinder block structure about 15 feet tall with a flat concrete roof that seems to have been poured right around the windmill tower's base. And there's a single door on the northern half of the western wall, directly opposite the door into the cell that you've escaped from. So you did notice that the door has a handle and a heavy-duty hasp and padlock, which is there. To your up here is another big building, which, let's see, oops. So this is another, again, like I say, almost all these buildings are just made out of built out of cinder block. So this big cinder block building over here is it has no windows at all that you can see, and it's got there's a pitched metal roof. You can maybe just about make out a door over this way, right at the west end of it. And another one on the east side up here. Yeah, and there's another right over to the west hand side over this way is yet another building that you can see, which I think is built slightly different. Is a slightly different style of building. So yeah, looks like somebody's house, somebody's home. It's a single-story home. Again, it's unlike the other buildings that are built out of cinder block. This is another adobe construction, and you can see there's windows on the east side of it, and you can see there's a chimney stack on the roof and a trail of smoke coming from the chimney. And of course, central to this place, which dominates this compound that you're in and blocks your view of kind of things to the south and to the southwest, is this large traditional adobe, like a Mexican style adobe whitewashed church. So it's an impressive adobe church. It's most visually it's a visually striking building. Like I say, it dwarfs everything else. And there's a square bell tower at the top of it with a low-pitched roof that rises above an ornately carved. Oh, you can't see that. So yeah, yeah. So unlike the rest of the buildings as well, this looks like it's the paint's fresh. It looks like it's from what you can see. Obviously, you go and see part of it. It looks well maintained. You can see there a window here that looks like it goes into like a vestry type area.
So, are we going to dick around with the little itsy bitsy houses, go to the house that's being lived in, or just kick the door down on the church?
I don't know. See, what do they keep in here behind the triple padlock? I'm worried about that.
See, I'm thinking while it's behind the triple padlock, it's not our problem.
Yeah, I think we should just try and get out of here through the church.
See, the church seems to be the centre of town where all the bad shit was bound to go down.
So should we try and go round?
I don't think we're not going to be able to get into a like triple padlocked place. That garage is like really secure
was
as
this
well.
The one with the flimsy look? Did this one have quite a flimsy door, the wooden door? Could maybe get into that one. Not going to get us out of here though.
See, there's the house down towards the west that's got smoke coming out of it. Because we need to find some sort of means of transport as well.
Yep.
So we need to find somebody to make them tell us where they're keeping like the trucks or
so we're going to head this
whatnot.
way.
So I would go that way.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're just going to be kicking in random doors.
I am following your lead.
How many shotgun shells did I find, by the way?
Oh, sorry. So only another
I searched
two.
The other guy. I searched the other guy.
Yes. So the other guy had a cattle prod.
I'll take it.
That's not a bad haul, to be fair.
I will take it.
And yeah, did I manage to find any shotgun shells?
Yeah. So yeah, he had two more in his pocket.
You got three now. 3 shotgun shells and a cattle prod. We can get out of here.
Yeah.
I might lose a brother in the process, but
yeah, you know, easy come, easy go.
Okay. So what you're doing? You're heading.
It was only a matter of time.
So where is it you're heading?
I'm going to survive this adventure just out of spite.
And marry Sky.
Right, heading over there. Okay, right. Okay, so can you make? Well, you can either make a spot hidden or a look roll.
Oh, right,
Probably going to be a spot hidden.
It's going to be luck for me.
Spot hidden. Where are we?
Oh, balls. You can't luck a luck roll, can you?
You cannot look a look roll, no.
No.
Right, okay, spot hidden.
One day.
Come on.
Oh.
Okay, so Janice, you well, how are you going? Are you running? Are you going cautiously or?
I don't know. We're just barreling through.
Yeah. Okay, so
well, I don't know. Do we have time to discuss this? Do we have the option to discuss like how we're charging through?
if you want to discuss it, you're going to have to discuss it while you're moving.
Are we just ramming the door down? Yeah.
I think just run at it, shoulder barge the door, don't slow down.
Janice is built like a brick shit house. Watch this.
Okay, so as you round the corner of the back corner of the church, you can see a door into the house down there. You can also see there's like an old stone well here. There's another door here into this large cinder block building to your north. But as you run towards the corner of the back corner of the church, Janice, you trip. You trip and you stumble and trip and go sprawling across the floor. And at the same time, Wallace, you round the corner and you see two of these hillbillies, two of these dustbillys, coming north up the west side of the church, and they spot you as you round the corner. They spot you and give a shout. They're here! They're here! Round the back of the church, near Reverend's house. And they come running up towards you. So one.
How close are they?
Let me put them on. So one of them is carrying, could be a shotgun, could be a beanbag gun, and another is carrying a cattle prod.
Oh, those sound like pretty fair odds to me.
So they are.
You know, if I was to shoot with my shotgun, would I be able to tag both of them?
I'm not sure. I can't remember how the blast works on the shotguns in this one. I think if it's a sawn off, you can hit more than one target.
I think that's the point of sawing it off,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, no, unless it's sawn off, I don't think it does now. So let's drag you to there. There you go.
Twinsies.
Okay, so like I say, Janice gives a shout as she falls on the floor.
Oh, look at the state of this guy.
So, what are you doing?
This guy and his uncle cousin.
Some people might. I'm sure Colin recognises this guy.
I'm going to step back behind the corner.
If you could see him anyway. Okay.
Basically, my plan is they come running to the corner. I can blast them at close range. Go into Overwatch.
Okay. And what about Janice? So you're stepping back. Want to put yourself back then? And what's Janice's dex? So Janice's dex is it's slower, so she doesn't react. So yeah, Wallace, you get to act first, but before Janice can act, these two guys come running up. They have got a move of 9, so that's going to be. So Wallace, you step back around the corner. This guy comes up, runs up. Yeah, so you step back, and suddenly you can hear them running up, and one of them suddenly comes running around the corner. We're almost right into you, although they're kind of focused on Janice.
Pull the trigger.
Okay. Go ahead. Again, it's point blank range, so you get a bonus dice.
Do I get an extra bonus dice for being prepared for them?
Go on, man. Go on. I don't think it's going to make a great deal of difference.
Just watch me roll like.
Shoot his fucking head off, Wallace.
Oh, you're on the wrong thing there.
That'll do. Just
Okay. So, yeah, roll the damage then. I'd probably just roll the 4d6 instead of pressing the damage button on the wall of the gun, since it seems to be faulty. Okay, right, so the blast hits him almost like full on. Let's see. You want to give us a roll as a d20? In fact, you can roll it twice and tell us, take the highest.
Okay. 17.
Okay, right. So the blast hits him like in the chest and the right shoulder, like almost. It just like takes the blast just completely severs his arm, just blows his arm straight off at the shoulder.
That's what we like to see. Does it blow him into his mate?
Is that the one with the gun or the one with the cattle prod?
That is the one with the gun.
Yes.
So yeah, he
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of.
hoping that I heavily distract the other one as well for you.
So he kind of spins him round, blood spraying out as he he staggers and he just hits the floor. Blood,
Tarantino style.
blood.
Since you're prepared for it and you can just bat them up.
3 out of 3, Wallace. 3 out of 3. Let's go.
There's blood pouring from his pumping from his massive wound on his where his arm was attached to his shoulder as he hits the deck. And this other guy comes, but yeah, he's kind of got as far as he can, so he kind of stops, looks a little bit surprised and dumbfounded, and he's shouting back, "I need some help!"
Just step forward and.
Yeah, is it my turn now?
It is your turn, yeah.
I'm cattle prodding him round the side of the head.
Okay.
Him into
I'm gonna try to
next
anyway.
week.
So, you can either hit him with it like a club, or you can actually stab, use the actual.
Electrocute him.
Yeah.
How much does Janice know about what's going to be better? She probably thinks that electrocuting him's going to be better. I'm going to try that, right?
Okay, so you need a
In
fight.
fact, that's probably what is that a different role actually?
No, it's still fighting brawl roll. It's same
Still
roll,
fighting brawl.
whichever.
All right.
It's just a different effect.
Wish me luck. I don't
In
know
the face.
Oh dear. So you can't push it. I imagine you're not going to spend the luck.
Do I have 45 luck? It might just get us out of here though. It might just be the one that does it.
I think we might need it.
Janice has got to spend 45 luck. Fuck
Oh
it.
wow. Okay. Right. So you hit him with the cattle prod, and as you hit it, holding the trigger down, and you can see there's a discharge from the end of the spark as the prod discharges into him, and oh. Let's give him a con check. See if he's conscious or not. No, so he hits him and goes and just collapses to the floor.
Yes, well, let's we are out of here.
Nice. Right, grab his shotgun,
Yep.
chuck it to Janice. Have a quick pat of his pockets for any shells.
Grab the other cattle prod. We've now got a melee and a missile weapon each. The other one had a. The one of them had a
He
shotgun,
said
one of them
that was
had
the
a cattle
Reverend's
prod.
house. That sounds like the guy that's in charge. So I reckon we go to the house with the smoky chimney.
Yep. 2 shotguns and 2 cattle prods in hand.
So you
That's
can
where the boss
see
lives.
three more guys round the corner at the south end of the church, and you hear a shout behind you and see 2 coming from the east as well.
Oh. So we're just charging through the house.
Yeah. It's bound to be another door at the other side that we can charge out of.
Okay, so you charge towards the front door of the house. Is it locked or is it not? Who's going to get to the door? So Wallace
it's
is
got 2 people at size 75 heading towards
so
it.
only one
I'm
person.
going to give it a choice.
Okay, so only one. If you're charging, you want to physically charge the door. Only one person can do that. So Wallace, you're probably going to get there first because you're quicker.
I'll hit the handle just before I hit it, just so if it
Okay,
does
you can make a
open.
luck roll then, see if it's open or not.
Bollocks. Somebody spent all of his luck not saying it yet.
They did, didn't they?
Oh, nice.
Oh! Okay, so you're charging into the door, trying that, pulling down the handle as you go, hoping against hope that it isn't locked, and you just barrel in straight through the door. You can make a dex check.
This is where I fucked this one up.
No. We're on a roll here.
Can I push that?
You can if you push it. It's going to be. I mean, oh no, you can't. You
You
can't.
can't push a fumble.
You can't push a fumble. No, sorry, you can't. So
Unlucky, man.
wow.
Arse over tit.
So you go just barreling straight into this.
Obviously, I was expecting the door to be shut and have been taken a bit by surprise.
Yes, indeed you have. So you go barrel into into this room, which is there's a light on. You get a brief glimpse of what looks like an office before you go head first straight into the corner of the stagger and go head first straight into the corner of the desk. You can give us so you're going to take some damage from that. Oh, you hit real hard on the corner. Take 3 points of damage.
I could be in trouble there. Killed by a desk.
We're already hurt.
Is it percentage of remaining hit points?
What for cons checks?
Yeah. It's not.
No, it's more than half at once, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pity he didn't step onto some beanbag balls and then slip
Yeah.
on the side and then back on the cell again.
We were doing
That would
so
have been
well.
epic.
We were doing so well.
Okay, so these guys come running up. Let's get rid of. Let's put Wallace. Let's put Wallace inside here. Let's get rid of these guys because they're essentially out of the game. And these guys come running along here.
Janice needs to run in and shut the door, I think.
Yep, that is Janice's next move.
Okay.
In fact, sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
I was going to say, how does the movement and shooting work? Can you do half your movement and shoot?
You can split your movement, of course you can.
So I could move back 10 feet, shoot, run in, close the door.
You can.
That's my plan on my move.
So we need to give you a shotgun, don't we? Let's give you a shotgun. A 12 gauge shotgun. There we go. Just make sure it's got using the right skill. Not bow again, which for some reason it's trying to use. Let's just figure out why that's doing a weird thing with the damage. Right, so
I think I know why, Phil, because you've done the slash sign, and I think that's dividing one by the other.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is exactly what it's doing. Yeah, I'll just put the base damage for the close ranging for now.
Fucking dice macros, eh?
Yeah, programming shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So so these guys come running up. They're like I said, they're moving a bit faster than you, so they move first. So yeah, you can get off a shot if you want. It's so it's going to be in close range.
Right, so I guess I'm shooting at this one because if I miss, there's a good chance I hit the other two as well.
There is the chance, I suppose. Yeah.
All right, let's go, Janice. Well, she's got 40 in shotgun. Yeah, I have a bonus dice on this. Sorry, I do, don't I? Did you say I had a bonus because it's close range?
No, it's not in point blank range. It's in close range, but not point blank.
She misses.
Shooting from the hip.
I might put them off their stride, if nothing else.
Yeah, so
you're going to leave it?
Movement. No, she's going to complete her movement and close the door.
Okay. Okay, so you closed out the door. You can see the door's got a key, so it could be locked, but there's no bolts or anything, like security bolts or anything on the.
I found this desk though.
So yeah, Wallace is on the floor holding his head. There's blood pouring from a gash on his forehead. Let me see, where are you? So this is this place. Okay, so there's despite the panic and the chaos, you're acutely aware of this smell, this bitter smell of incense and tobacco that just permeates the air in this room. There's like I said, this room's lit. There's globes, these globe light bulbs above, hanging from the ceiling. That they're not particularly bright, but plenty enough to see where you are. Like I say, inside some kind of office. It's all there's a large desk of dark stained oak, and you can see there's a heavy black ancient looking book bound in black leather, sitting front and center on the desk, and around the walls of this room are lined with bookshelves that are crammed with all kinds of books, none of which, at a quick glance, you can that you're afforded at this moment, none of which appear to have any names or markings on the spines. And the one window that's in this room on the west side is covered by a really heavy burgundy drape that runs from almost from the ceiling to the right to the floor. There's one door out of this room which you should be able to see.
Yep, see it. Now that big black book's going to have the names of everybody that's been chopped up and made into burgers in it. I'm going nowhere near that.
Okay, so like I said, there's no way you can click on it. So you're closing the door. Yep. So there's what you're going to do? The door opens outwards as well, probably. Or would it open inwards? No, inwards, wouldn't it? It's an outside door. It'll probably open inwards.
I froze it. Open it.
So you just carrying on through that way then?
Mm-hmm.
Can we chuck something in front of the door?
There's a huge desk.
There is.
Will it take both of us to push it?
It would indeed. It's like this big, heavy oak desk.
Or do we just carry on and try and find something quicker and easier through the next?
Nah, the big desk. Let's do it. Two of us. Let's go.
Okay. To be fair, strength
Mine's
70.
not bad.
You're like, you make me seem like some sort of dwarf.
No, 70 as well. Same as you.
Okay, so one of you can take the lead on the roll. You can make a strength check, and because one of you
used to be mud wrestling or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Or that weird Greek olive oil wrestling. Have you ever seen that?
Right, I'm feeling lucky. Ready?
so you get advantage as well because you're being assisted. Oh, but you don't need it. Okay.
Don't need it.
So you heave against this huge heavy desk and just get it in front of the door just in time to catch it as the door as somebody tries to force open the door, and it just bangs against the desk, and you can hear them like shouting and trying to pound against the door, trying to force the door open. One of you can make a luck roll as well.
Oh, bollocks.
I've got 8 left.
8.
8. Single digits 8. Yeah, single digits 8.
Christ makes me look good.
Oh wow!
Come on!
Okay, so you can hear one of them, somebody outside the door shouting, "Try the back door!"
I think we need to get to the back door.
Right. Meanwhile, outside the walls of the compound,
Am I hearing this?
you can hear there's a commotion. There's some kind of commotion going off inside this compound. You can hear lots of shouting. You've heard at least one more gunshot. You don't know exactly what's going on. You can't hear what's being said here or make out individual voices.
Well, I'm guessing it's relating to my family because obviously that was the plan. So obviously something's kicked off. So I've come from the northern side, yeah. So I'm gonna the western is it at the back? Where's the gates?
I'll show you where you are.
My turn not to see a big blank screen.
Right, 1 second.
It's a big map.
Oops, no, that's not. We don't want that. Move that. And get that. That's it. Now let's plonk you outside the walls. You're going to see. It's not going to be the best.
Some darkness.
You're going to see like off the edge of the world, off the edge of the map. There'll be monsters.
Oh, nice.
So let's make you visible again. Okay.
So, do I see the letters, the homestead?
Yes, that's
Or-
what you can see. Ignore them. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
actually-
actually etched into the it's etched into the earth.
So yeah, you'll see some things like a scale line and stuff like that. So yeah, just ignore that. But yeah, you're as outside the walls of this compound.
Right. So the gates, we're in the northern side, so I'm going to travel around the back.
So you've come all
Is
the
that
way.
the western side then?
Yeah, so you've come all the way from the east side. So you've come from this direction. Oops, no, that's not a pen. You come from this direction.
This is not letting me get across, right? Yeah, so just going to carry on the wall, try to find another doorway in apart from the main gates.
Okay. So rounding the corner then, as a pair of you round the corner, you can see this wall runs all the way south, the full length of this compound.
This is not letting me scroll up. Is that all I'm seeing? Just the
So all you should be able to see is just the homestead bit and the line down and the gap down the side.
right. So I was going to follow the line down,
Yeah.
and we're looking along the wall to see if there's any other entrances.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we've got the exciting part of this mission. everything's kicking off inside. We're just like looking for doorways.
Feel free to come
Press a
join
few
us in the
bricks, see if there's
diary.
any secret passages as we're going past.
So are you advancing cautiously? Are you running? What are you doing?
Being cautious because obviously people are alert and we're hearing screaming.
Okay. So
But we're not
go on.
we're not dawdling because obviously there's noise now, so we don't need to.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever noise there's inside is probably going to easily cover any noise that you'd make moving
Yeah,
along.
so we can move a bit quicker,
Okay.
but we're still staying pressed up against the wall and
Okay.
being
So,
careful.
so yeah. So let's say hugging the wall. You head carefully but quickly south. Get down there eventually. Oh. So, and now you can see the front gates of the compound and the road that leads down from the gates down the hillside and back. You can just about make out in the darkness. You can just about make out the road where you drove past earlier today.
Oh, God.
So let's see the doors. You can see the doors of this place. So yeah. So this, like I said, this compound's enclosed by this 10, 15 foot high adobe wall. The whole thing puts you in mind of an old Wild West, the Mexican Wild West fort than anything else. And like I said before, the only feature that's visible from outside the walls is the tower or steeple of what looks like a church, as well as this industrial windmill where there's that's currently still burning. And on the south wall, in the centre of the south wall, is this massive gate. This massive,
this
heavy
thing is
double
not
gate. It's
letting me-
held in by. You can see it's held in by big hinges, and made from you can see the hinges on the outside that are made from like old car axles. And there's like heavy sheets of corrugated iron that have been bolted to the front of it.
Right. And that the main gates seem to be the only way in.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I haven't checked the other wall.
So yeah, that you've let me just whiz, because you would be able to actually seen all the way around. So let me just whiz you over there. So
Yeah, because I thought we started from the other side of the gate where the
did.
windmill was,
you did.
and then made our way along the back. And the only thing I'm seeing is like an L shape,
Boom. There we go. So if you
right?
zoom out,
But I'm not seeing the front.
you can see. You should be able to see the entire thing by now.
Yeah, the thing cuts off, and it's not letting me scroll down.
Let me have a look. It might be locked. The view might be locked. I don't know. You should be able to. You should be able to move around. So if you right click and drag it.
Oh, right, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that. I was looking for a scroll bar.
Ah, right. No, there's no scroll bar, so you can right click and drag it on and zoom in and out with the wheel.
Do need that screenshot then. Right. Crap. So basically the only way in and out of this is the main gate.
Yeah, there's just the main gate. That's the only way in.
Guess I'm approaching cautiously up to the main gate then.
Okay.
Might be seeing you very shortly.
I hope so.
Okay, let's drag it up there. Yeah. So, like I say, these these gates look pretty heavily reinforced. There's several. Like I said, there's these sheets of heavy corrugated steel that's or iron that's bolted to it. You can see at about head height, there's what must be like a peephole. It's like a little hatch that's openable from the other side. But there's no way of opening it from this side.
Yeah.
So unless you can get somebody to open it, the only way you're going to get in is climb over the walls.
Right. Are the walls actually climbable?
So the quite
All walls are climbable.
yeah.
They're also
Yeah, but
easily fallable.
yeah, that's
So-
the thing.
so
there's a wall that you can kind of scramble up because there's handholds, or there's
Yeah, so the walls are like I said, they're adobe walls, so they're like plastered smooth. So the walls, although they're possibly climbable, it might not be the easiest to climb, but climbing the gate, on the other hand, although it's slightly higher, would be easier.
yeah, sort of shimmy up the.
Yeah, so there's more there's more purchase, there's more potential handholds.
Yeah. And there's nobody can approach the gate and sort of
Yeah,
check
there's nobody there. Like I said, there's no like guard towers or anything overlooking the outside.
God, coming all the way outside to go back in again. For fuck's sake, that's hours of my face. If ever was a description. I can't see through the gate.
No. No.
Oh well, guess there's only one way to do it. Get some shimmying up the side of the gate.
Okay, so let's see. I think Timmy's probably going to refuse to climb over there.
Oh, is he going to be able to with his leg?
Oh, this is a good point. He so yeah. So
He's going to have to wait outside.
He's certainly not keen to do so, and yeah, he's not capable. So yeah. So Timmy valiantly volunteers to wait outside.
How brave.
So he goes a short distance away from the gate down the road and hides behind in a little gully that runs either side of the road, and hides in this gully behind some boulders. So Jack, you can try and climb the wall, try and climb the gate if you wish.
That's what I'm going to do. Instead of a half climb, actually. Nope. I don't think I'll do. That'd just be dex then, wouldn't it?
There is a climb skill.
Yeah, but do I have it? Oh, I do. Oh, actually, I do. That's not too bad.
From Robin Houses.
So
Here we go.
it's like I say, using the climbing up the gates could be relatively easy because there's quite a lot of handholds. So I will give you a bonus dice for that. So, I mean, you're not gonna, so you know, it's only you're not gonna fall because you're basically not gonna get out, kind of going to be scrambling. So it's up to you. You want to push it, or do you want to spend luck, or do you want to just roll, or just try again? Try again will take more time.
Do it.
If you push it, you will, and fail. Then that's
Yeah. That's...
Do it.
But the moment a failed climbing roll is just you kind of like just feebly embarrassing. Luckily nobody can see you as you feebly try and scramble and slip and slide, trying to scramble up the gate.
Do you know what? Fuck it. It's probably the last. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Oh, we missed that. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, you pull your way to the top of the wall. So let's just nip you essentially over the wall. So from the top, from your vantage point atop the wall, you can see the almost the entire compound. Immediately below you, to your left, is what must be some kind of like gatehouse or guardhouse. You can see there's a light on inside, but the door is wide open, and you can see numerous people swarming around this compound. You can see at least 10 men. Let me drop some people down.
Oh, no. Don't like the sound of at least 10. I thought we got really lucky to handle 4 the way we did. Like,
Yeah. What you might need is like some Molotovs or something.
Yeah, but I need to go and find. At the moment, it's just me stinking of shit. And my companion's got a stinking of shit as well. Got a bum leg. I could take Timmy's leg braces off, use them as weapons, couldn't I?
It's just a splint, like a splint thing.
Oh, I thought he had a proper brace.
Did you say he had a proper brace?
no, because it was these guys to put him on.
Yeah, was he not like Dr. Frankenstein? Almost,
it'd be a couple of planks of wood and a bit of strap.
And a nail, yeah.
All right, I thought he was being like proper experimental on with like a.
No, it was Dr. fucking Hillbilly that done it. So. 2 planks of wood and a bit of shoelace.
Right, let's one second.
Couple of 2x4s.
Here,
Yeah. It's
it
the
worked
same
to
guy.
escape. Do you know what I mean?
2x4's a weapon, like.
Yeah, I suppose so. So what do you want to do?
So nobody's paying any attention to me whatsoever.
No. Nobody's seen. I presume you're not stood like at the top of the wall waving.
Yeah. Hi, it's
kind of
me.
like sort of
I mean, it is Jack. He might be.
maybe
Well,
half crouched, half dangling over the
Yeah,
wall.
just sort of. Oh well, I guess I'm. Yeah, stop it. I'm going to shimmy over the other side, and I'll go into the guardhouse.
Need to update this token. It's not updated for some reason. So you're going to like climb down, go into the guardhouse, the gatehouse? Yep. Okay, so you can give us another climb roll. So it's easier going down than it is going up. So you can do it with bonus dice again.
There's no what's going on. Sorry, another climb roll.
Another climb roll, yeah, but with another bonus dice.
Yeah, because that makes a difference to me. It just makes the embarrassment more profound.
Hey!
Oh, wow! Is that 100?
90.
Yeah.
And I'm skydiving.
Oh wow!
What a busy put is. I've seen those those flying squirrels.
You should definitely put.
So-
Oh no, it's a fumble. You can't.
No, it's not a fumble.
is
It's not a
it?
fumble. No,
You could push it.
Isn't that 100 a fumble?
it's
No,
not.
you rolled
It's
a
got
90.
90.
I got 190, yeah.
Yeah.
They can push that.
You can push it if you wish.
We're at the final stages.
Yes.
Oh,
Holy shit!
okay. So yeah, you're climbing down the gate, and you kind of lose your footing and slip, but just manage to grab the like part of the wall, maybe a brick or something that's sticking out, and just stop yourself from falling at the last minute, and then heart beating in your chest, you scramble down into the compound and dash over to the open door of this guardhouse or gatehouse.
Everything's fine.
Yes, Jackie boy. Always knew you had it in you.
Nothing to see here.
So as you do that as well, you can see the front of this church, and there's like steps leading up to these ornate double wooden doors. Are like you can't make it out. You can't make out the details from here because you're quite a way away. It's not particularly. It's like I say, it's dark. There's a little bit, kind of sort of moonlight and starlight. But in front, on the steps, in front of these like ornately carved wooden double doors of the church, there you can see what is unmistakably Seth and another man with wild white shoulder length hair, dressed in the robes of a priest, and they're shouting orders at the dustbillys that are like searching, range about the compound, searching for whoever it is. You presume your Wallace and your sister.
So I'm guessing Wallace and Janice got out then, just thinking to myself.
So here is a statue, a life-size statue of a woman. It's the back, it's facing away from you, so you can't see. Obviously, you can only make out so much, but it's like a life-size statue of a woman stood on like a plinth about 3 foot high, with her arms outstretched towards this central building, this church, and she's got some kind of robe. It's like depicted wearing some kind of robes which appear to be open, and there's something like what look like snakes flowing out from the base of the robe. It's not obviously part of the statue, not real snakes.
All right.
But,
Jack doesn't really care. He's never had an interest in that sort of stuff. So he just put it down to whatever, just nuts.
okay. So like I said, what are you doing?
I'm getting into the guard hut.
Okay. Right. Okay. So going into the gatehouse. So it's kind of just a bland, empty cinder block building. There's all that's in here is a rickety old table and a couple of chairs. On the scattered across the table is a deck of cards.
No car keys or anything.
Nope.
No weapons.
Nope.
Nothing. Shite.
So across here, there are there's a large cinder block building, and it's fronted by 3 large roller doors, like garage doors.
Right, okay. And I'm far enough away that they're not really paying attention to me.
They're not at the moment. I mean, there's a guy just here, but people aren't static. They're kind of moving around. They seem to be generally heading up towards the northern end of the compound.
Right. Can I nip back towards the gate?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to look at it. Is it easy to open?
Okay, so there's several big, sturdy, heavy-looking bolts that are holding the door shut. It looks really well made. Despite the fact it's cobbled together from like car axles and things like that. It looks fairly well maintained and well oiled. So despite the weight, the weight and the heftiness of it, it looks like it should be quite easy to open, and it opens. The hinges open outwards.
Right. So let me try one of the bolts to see if I can put them across quietly. Obviously, if I hear too much squeaking, I'm going to stop.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't squeak at all. It makes a little bit of noise, but not much. And you can, like I say, it maybe makes you cringe a little bit as you're pulling it across because you can hear something, but it doesn't squeal or anything. But there's lots of shouting going off around
Yeah.
here, which is
So what I'm doing is I'm going to undo all the. How many bolts are there?
about 3.
So I'll undo them, but each time I'll stop and just sort of crouch down and watch to make sure nobody's paying notice.
Okay, you can make a look roll.
And this is where it goes wrong.
No.
Oh,
nice.
ninja!
Okay, yeah. So you easily slide across all the bolts. Like so now, all of the most of the guys, the people you can see milling around the compound, are all heading up north. So there's nobody particularly near where you are. I mean, if anybody turned around and looked straight at the gate, then they would see you. They would probably see you.
Yep, right. Just try to say, I don't know whether to open the gates or not, and then carry on trying to find somewhere. I'm guessing the garages are where vehicles are kept.
Okay, so as you're pondering what to do, I think we'll cut back to Janice and Wallace in the office of this house. So yeah, the door is like shaking and banging against against the desk that you've pushed up against it, and like I say, you can hear if you try the back door, and a few moments later, you can hear the like some like banging on another door. So what are you doing?
Is there like a trapdoor onto the roof by any chance?
If there is, it isn't in the office.
Okay.
So there is so the windows aren't marked on for bizarrely. There is a window here that's covered by a drape, a big heavy
Dive through it.
purple drape.
If we just dive at the drape will. If it's a heavy, thick drape, we won't get cut by the glasses. We can smash through.
Yeah.
Should we just fucking woo-hoo-hoo, like we did the door?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody at the back door. There's somebody at the front
that's what
door.
I'm thinking. I don't fancy the back door or the front door.
No.
If that's a thick, heavy drape, that might protect us from the glass if we go through it.
It might, or it might stop you from jumping through the window altogether.
Should we go at the same time? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so
possibly in slow motion. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely in slow motion.
like the end of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
But yeah, not quite as heroic. Okay, so you can give us
Definitely heroic.
You can give us a dex, I think. Yeah, but it'll be a hard success.
Both of us.
Yeah.
All right.
So well, no, just one of you, and you can add a bonus dice. Yeah, because it's like I said, this drape is a big, like thick, heavy, like velvet curtain that goes the full length for the.
Have you seen the size of her ass though?
Yeah, well, I'll just go arse first.
Oh wow!
17.
So yeah, you both barrel into the unseen window. You know, you haven't even checked it, done it? It could be like just a foot square.
I mean, it could have just been like against a wall or something.
A wall,
yeah, it might not have been a window at all, but yeah, luckily it is actually a window, and you kind of jump and barrel into it, and you hit. There's a crash as you smash through the window, tearing the drape from its hangings, and you both go through the window, fall into the floor, and roll again, and being like wrapped up and tangled up in the drape as you go.
It's a dark drape though, so it'll make us hard to see.
Well, hopefully there's nobody outside this window.
So we need to try
Okay.
and get out of the drape then.
Yeah, like just unwrap ourselves.
Okay. Right. So as you like struggle out of this this drape, struggling to your feet, you look around. Oops, no, it's a drawing tool. Ignore that line. And there is nobody. You're surprised to see there is nobody here at the moment.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Ooh,
A
apart
weird
from
guy over there.
apart from a single figure who's now running up the from the south end between these
If I remember what this place is like from the hill outside, I think the gate's on the south wall.
Yeah.
Should we charge down this guy and go down that way?
Hide behind the drape.
Yeah. We'll just do a shield like the.
Yeah. Then when he gets close, we'll like open it and punch him. And then shut it again.
No. We run holding the drapes next to each other, and then when we get close to him, we separate and we wrap the bastard. Can we try that?
What,
That
clotheslining?
would be epic.
Clotheslining
Yeah.
with the drape.
Clothesline him with the drape, yes.
Why
And it's
not?
going to confuse him if nothing else.
I would imagine he would certainly be confused by that. Yeah.
Come on, Wallace. Everything's working so far. Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, why not?
Absolute Sam.
So so yeah, you roll. Can you make a luck roll? The person with the lowest luck can make a luck roll as you
So-
run past.
He's got.
I've got
He's
8
got
luck just
8
when
luck.
it pops up.
Well, be even more. The more spectacular if she's successful. Oh, almost. Okay, so as you run together, holding this drape, you hear a shout coming off to the side, and you see more of these dustbillys sort of around the corner, and like as they see you, they come away from the door to the house and start running after you. But meanwhile, you charge towards this single guy, this lone guy, and he's running towards you. He's got looks like he's got another cattle prod in his hands. So give us a fighting brawl, and he will get a. He's probably going to go with a fighting brawl as well, I imagine.
Oh, it came off the 0.
Oh, that is. Why is that not rolled?
Where's he gone?
Roll. No? Why are you not rolling?
This cattle prod's jammed. Stopped working.
I'll use that instead. No. Okay, the character sheet's not working. I'll just use the dice. So it's got 50. Oh no, he completely missed as well.
Good.
I take it I get to smack him as well.
Well, it's kind of going to be a joint thing. So since
Right, okay.
Janice rolled first, so I
We're
suppose.
still clotheslining him.
Yeah. Well, I presume that's what was happening. So I guess Janice would be able to roll with a bonus dice because you're kind of working together, aren't you? Coordinating it.
So what, mate, roll brawl again.
Yeah, roll another 10. Just roll another 10.
All right, okay. D10, where are you? I did roll 1d10 yet. No, that rolls Steve up 100.
Bottom right.
It's there, isn't it? No, now I'm adding. Now I'm rolling 1d110. No, take that off. I don't remove you. No!
So right click
yeah.
to take them off, left click to add them.
I've got it.
Oh wow, yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can run down and clothesline.
That makes it a 0-3.
Sorry,
That makes it a 0-3.
it does make it a
does.
0-3. So
That just decapitates the son of a bitch. With a curtain.
So yeah, you like run down, just like lower the or raise the drape and catch him full in the throat, taking him, knocking him clean off his of his feet, lifting him off the ground. And as you let go of the drape, he kind of like tumbles forward onto the floor and sort of temporarily disabled, wrapped, is caught in the drape as you run hell for leather south towards the south wall.
Another one.
Okay, so let me just check on. So let's see. Let's say you kind of meet in the middle about here. So you're going to be side by side, aren't you? So that side by side, maybe a little bit further apart, like that. And these guys are going to be coming around here. And let me just check on the range of something.
Oh my days, look at all these guys.
I don't like it when he says stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
Even if we don't survive this, we have took a fucking dent in them. Like, that's 5 of them down.
I'll say we put a crimp on the deer.
Where are we?
Oh, we could still do with finding a jeep or something.
Gauge. There we go.
And then we can do that whole fucking chase scene again.
Yeah, it's only 3 rounds this time. I've kept track. That's why you ask the questions.
Okay, right. You hear the blast of a shotgun, and pellets like whiz past your ears and like clatter against and like embed into the plaster walls at the side of you.
Well, that's not good.
You keep him running?
Oh yeah. Can we? Where did this shot come from?
From behind. So glancing over your shoulder, there's three of these guys chasing you.
So we can't put anything between.
I've not reloaded yet, so I've got one in the barrel. So I'm going to turn around and shoot before I run.
Okay, so that'll be another round. So you can make a luck roll. Say maybe there's something you can if you want to like try and create some kind of obstacle or something or.
No, I was just I wasn't sure if it had come from like on top of one.
Right.
Roofs.
Of course, when you know that you're being shot at as well, you've got the option of
zigzagging
diving for cover.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a great deal of cover.
No.
I think we just like weave a bit, but speed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this guy.
The more distance we put between us, the less likely it is to do any damage to us. Anyway, he said as he gets shot in the back of the head with
beanbag.
A beanbag. No, this was pellets. This wasn't a beanbag.
Yeah, this is the real deal now.
Yeah, the real deal now. Okay, so Jack, you hear another shotgun blast. You can hear more shouting going off.
Right. So I see the garage doors, but there's somebody over there. Can I see them?
Yes. So they're now. So there's 2 people over there, but they're now heading over this way.
So can I move this? Oh, come. So can I head this way towards the garages?
Yeah, you can. So as you do, you see there's some kind of exchange going off between Seth and this priest.
Oh, that's good.
And the priest sort of starts heading off around this way. Okay.
So is there a side entrance into the garages?
If there is, you can't see it on the. There isn't one on here.
So is this is there like a gap between the front wall and the garages, or are they all built in?
It's built right flush to it.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with the first one, see if it's able to open.
Okay.
Or is it one of them? Is it just pure roller, or is it the one with the door that you can? The guy just
It's just a roller. Yeah, it's just a roller door. Yeah, roller shutter type thing. Let's see, it's 14.
Obviously, guessing they're not electric, so it must be manual.
Yeah, no, not be electric now. Okay, so so this thing. So a button now to all the compound. This white painted cinder block building looks like a garage. There's 3 roll-up garage doors on the on one side, on the western wall. So yeah, you want to try. So you go to the first one and bend down, grabbing the like handle at the bottom. Take a deep breath, pull, and it rolls up. And as you get it to, as you pull it like sort of chest height, the momentum and the weights on it to cause it to roll up all the way up.
Is it making a noise? I was only.
It makes quite a loud rattling noise, so you can make a look roll.
Shit! I was only wanting to open it a bit and see if there's anything worthwhile. Oh god! Right.
People are quite distracted by us, though.
So is that a bonus dice?
No. So
fine.
So glancing, you see one of these dustbillys turns and starts heading towards you as he gives a warning shout to his fellas. So
right.
This roller door, like I say, give it a heave, and the momentum takes it up, and you can see into this garage in front of you. There's a maintenance pit, and at the propped on its stand at the side of this pit is a dirt bike.
How many people can it fit on it, do you reckon?
At the moment, 1 junkie.
No problem. No problem, Derek. That's all right. That's text priority, mate.
Right. That's no good, man in their face. Is there anything else in this garage?
Yes. So you want to go in? Well, go in. You can go in if you want.
Oh, is it all interconnected?
Yep, it's all open. So you can see there's three pits, maintenance pits. The first 2, there's a dirt bike at the side of either one, and sitting over the third one, the top of the northernmost one, is a van.
Right then, I'm heading over to the van.
Okay. Right.
Can you find what's his face's big truck with the harpoon on it? That'd be handy.
That's what I was hoping to mad. What I was hoping to do is obviously set fire to stuff and get out in something big enough for us all.
That could work.
I wouldn't mind burning the place down on the way out, like.
Okay, so you go.
However, people are heading towards me. Should I pull these shutters down and stuff?
So you're heading over to the truck.
Yeah, heading over to the van because if I can't start it,
He's going to go to here. So yeah, as you reach the van, this guy comes running through the garage doors.
I'm like, cheers me.
Oh, you for it now. And he, let's see, you can make a look roll. Has he got a shotgun or has he got a cattle prod?
Oh dear. Oh yeah.
He's got a shotgun.
Yeah, probably full loading.
Okay, so what's your dex?
My dex is 55.
Okay, right. He levels his shot, so he's not. So he's kind of moves at his. So he got the gun ready, so he does it as normal. Right. Okay. So yeah, he still goes first. So he raises his shotgun and fires.
Nice knowing you, folks.
Good luck.
Oh, and yeah, he like I say, you can duck for cover if you want. You can duck for cover.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to be like.
Okay, so you make a dodge roll then.
Oh, this is going to be pathetic.
Okay.
No.
Okay, right. You try. You
I'm like, ah!
you like maybe you go to like try and like slide under the van into the pit and just collide with the side of the van. But as luck would have it, his shot goes wide and the pellets just pepper the side of the van just to the right of you.
Lucky.
Right. Guess I'm skittering around this side then.
Okay. Okay, so to the north, you can see there's some kind of workshop. You can see all like workbenches and tools and various bits of equipment.
Sounds good to me. So pull towards that.
Okay, and he's kind of following you. So you can make an opposed dex check. See if you can get away from like get there ahead of him. Oh wow.
I've been crawling around the sewers and I've been climbing stuff and I'm like
You're a bit tired.
just a bit tired.
Oh, so he just comes running. You like you're maybe a bit worn out, tired, and he just comes piling around the corner, clearly like full of energy, and just charges up behind you and takes a swipe at you with his with the butt of the shotgun. Oh, completely misses. Like he swings that while the gun just like slips in his hand and just goes flies out of his hands and goes clattering down across the floor and falls into the maintenance pit.
Nice.
Right. Is he right? So I just get my shitty beard and I wipe it all over his face. My caked encrusted beard full of bile and shite and stuff, and I just smoosh right into his face.
Okay, so that'd be a fighting brawl then.
Get off me, man!
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're fighting brawl then.
Have you seen me?
Bit of a mess.
So I'm going for the shock and all, you know what I mean? That's the whole point. You don't expect what junkies are going to do, so it's just...
Okay, fair enough. Oh, well, in which case, it'd not be a fighting brawl then. Let's say that's going to be... Let's go like intimidating.
Okay. Oh, God. I've got a 15 in the intimidating. This is going to be... If this works, this is going to be classic.
Oh.
He's obviously had hobo swipe shit in his face before.
Oh no, so it's not it's an intimidate, but it's count. It's like part of combat, so you can't push it. Okay, so yeah, he's clearly had worse than that. As you try and.
I'm hoping Janice appreciates that there's a lot worse out there than me, and that she loves her brother just a bit more.
Her name's Sky.
Okay, so yeah, what you're doing now? So you're kind of toe to toe with him now.
You guys all have to throw a punch and see if I can.
Okay, so
I'm not going to stand and go brawl him. I'm basically trying to escape and get a weapon and sneak attack him. I'm not a face-to-face fighter.
You want to try
I'm
and
a wee rat bag.
You want to try and get away from him, then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so his dex is better than yours. So he's just gonna try and grab you. He's just gonna try and grapple you down to the ground.
Okay, get a bonus. Thanks for being covered in shit.
It's working now.
I spent at least 3 rounds like up to my neck and slimy.
So you can either dodge or you can make a fighting brawl. It's up to you. If you make a fighting brawl, like fight back to make a fighting brawl, there's a chance if you beat him, you can do damage to him instead. But you have to beat his roll. If you dodge, then he has to beat your roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, right. He just like leaps on you and just rugby tackles you to the ground.
I squeal. I go ah,
and just yeah, you can feel.
Well, at least I'm keeping one busy for you folks.
Like you can feel
that's one not chasing the rest of you guys. I'm being useful.
You feel the strength in his arms as like wraps his arms around you, like just pins you to the floor. And that's so we'll leave you there for a moment, I think. So we've got Wallace and Janice running down here with shotguns being fired behind you.
What are those rooms on his left?
So they are windows. They're only small windows and they're kind of high up above head height.
Oh, right. Okay. So we'll just have to. I mean, our only choice is just to run as fast as we can. Try and outdistance them a bit if we can.
Okay, so you can both make.
Dex?
It would be a Constitution. Constitution check.
Regular.
100.
Oh dear.
10. It's a 10. Clearly, it's a 10.
Okay, so Janice, you and
can I catch it soon as I got a hard difficulty? Can I trade my hard difficulty down to a regular to catch her as she?
You can forfeit it if you want.
Yeah.
It won't. So basically, just like forfeit it completely because Janice just. Well, what she wanted to get? Oh, 100. Yeah. So Janice just.
So yeah, can I use
completely it? She's completely out of breath, and she just can't keep up.
I'm not going to leave her.
No. Okay, so you pull away from her easily, and little glancing back, you can see that she's struggling. She's totally out of breath, totally knackered, and she's struggling to keep up. And one of these dustbillys just comes chiding down and just about to like dive on her.
Oh, shoot him.
Okay.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Kill them all.
Okay, go on then. So it's point blank range. You will have a bonus dice. Okay, right. So yeah, you unload the shotgun. Shotgun into.
By the way, I noticed earlier that says regular difficulty. It's a hard success because it's under 30.
Yeah.
Did the same with one of my.
Oh yeah.
It says regular, but it's actually hard.
Yeah,
I think it's just I was aiming for a regular difficulty.
Yeah. Although it doesn't.
Is the success?
Yeah, it has to be an extreme for it to.
I think when you go to roll the dice, you can hit. You can.
When you
put
select
it
what
to say
you
it's a
hit.
hard
The stars tell you. So two stars is a hard success, and 3 is a extreme success, and then you get the other one for like if you roll 0-1, that's a critical success.
It is a bit misleading.
But yeah, so you hit him. You empty the shotgun into this guy just like 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
You want to roll for damage?
I'll just do 4d6. Come on. Oh,
come on.
Oh, right. So you want to give us a roll as a d20 twice? Take the highest one.
I feel there's bits of him scattered over his mates.
Okay, so yeah, you hit him in the chest, like blast. It just blows.
I must have left it to point blank range as well.
Yeah. So yeah, the blast just like throws him straight back against the wall, blowing a hole clean through his through his chest. Yeah, spraying the wall with his insides up the wall.
Warm arterial spray.
Yes.
Nice. Do I get to knock over or discombobulate his compatriots?
I would say not in the direction you're facing. No. So he just like blows him back against the wall. It hits the wall. They're not close enough for something like that to happen. Maybe if you'd have got a critical success or something like that.
Sharp one flaring like a hit everybody.
Well, are they like right on top of us now?
Yes, they are.
I'll just have to wade in with using my shotgun as a club in that case.
Okay, so you've taken
So I'm guessing I'll not have time to swap my shotgun for my electro prod.
No, I mean you could drop the shotgun for free, but you still need you still won't have anything. Yeah, won't be able to drop it and take the swap over at the same time.
I think I'm probably better just using it as a.
Okay, so you've taken your action anyway for this round. That guy's not taking action anymore. So the other two come charging down. So he comes in, wades in. Let's see, has he got a? Can you make a luck roll? Let's see if he's got a shotgun. If it's the guy with the shotgun or the guy with the cattle prod. Oh, he has a cattle prod. So he lunges at you with his cattle prod. You see it like sparking. And just like stabs it in your midriff, stabs you in the midriff with his cattle prod, and you feel a jolt as it discharges into you. You can make a con check. Oh wow!
I've had worse.
Wow!
They make us take a taser to the face in police academies, you know.
So you take 2 points of damage anyway.
Fuck.
Right, and one of them bears down on Janice, who is So Janice, you can fight back or you can dodge if you want as he comes at you. Well, you can make a luck roll first to see. Well, he's coming up close, so he's gonna, even if he's got a shotgun, he's gonna try and he's just gonna try and batter you with it.
Fail on the luck.
Yeah, so he has got a shotgun, but he's just gonna try and batter you with it.
I will try to dodge.
Okay. All right.
Oh yes. Oh no, one off. You can use one luck on a.
You can use luck in combat, yeah.
I will use one luck to make that
a regular success. So let's hope he gets. Okay, so yeah, he fails anyway. So yeah, he managed to. He like swings at you, and you like duck out of the way. Easily like avoiding his attempt to strike you.
Screw you, buddy.
So let's get rid of this dead guy. There's another one though. And he comes down. He's got a cattle prod. This guy has got a cattle prod, so he lunges at you with his cattle prod.
Dodge again with a penalty dice this time, I believe.
Yep.
It's my second dodging around.
Let's see. What?
It's been great knowing you, Janice.
Yeah, that's
Okay. He's got a normal success.
I've got a fail.
Well, that's it. Well, you're not dodging.
I was dodging, yeah.
Oh, you done fighting
Oh, is
brawl.
that a success? Is that what you do for? Oh, what do you do? Dodge? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a
yeah,
separate
dodge,
thing,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Where's dodge? Yeah.
Between diving and drive or attack.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you got a hard success. So yeah, you managed to dodge out of the way as he lunges at you with the cattle prod.
Come on.
Okay.
Should have reposted.
Right. So, Jack.
Yep, I've got a big burly man wrapped around me.
Yes.
which
Same
I'm
as ever.
not too happy about.
So
Not even
what
$20 for it. You know what I mean?
the usual
Or
usual
Not even going to get
fee.
a bag out of this. Flip's sake.
Okay, so he's got a better dex than you, so he's going to go first. So he kind
He
of
said
like
something else, sir.
so he's got hold of you, tries banging your head smashing your head into the floor. You can of course fight back or dodge.
I guess I'm fighting back. I've not
Yeah,
much
dodging
choice.
would be with a penalty dice at this point.
Yeah. Right. So that's brawl.
Fighting brawl, yeah.
I've got fighting brawl between axe and chainsaw. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's have a crack at that. Oh God.
Okay. Right. So you both kind of
Get
struggle.
off me! Get off, you bastard!
Yes, he struggled feebly. Somehow he's you put him off, and he's it doesn't manage to do you any harm at all. Maybe his hands slip on your shit-soaked beard. So it's you to act.
Right. I'm gonna try and disengage because I can't fight him. I can't fight anybody. I'm a
Okay.
wimp.
So it's that'll still be an opposed fighting brawl still.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Okay, so he failed as well. So, so yeah, nobody didn't. Yeah, nothing else.
Just-
He didn't hurt you, but you don't get away from him.
Just patty caking at each other.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess this continues. So he's like just trying to smash your head on the floor until you manage to get away from him. So you can what you do? Oh my God, this is comical. So are you fighting back? Are you dodging with a penalty?
Oh, we're still in this? Right.
Yeah.
I'm fighting back. Sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna go on until he either beats you unconscious
Yeah.
or
I need to get some distance and then go get something heavy to
Yes.
hit him with. That's the only way I'm gonna win. Oh Jesus Christ.
okay. So again, he's failed as well.
This is the most pathetic. We're both like, God, get away from me, get away from me.
That's Three
Oh, you get away
Stooges
from me.
battle.
You stink of shit. I know I stink of shit, so get away from me, but I can't. I've got a job.
So it's your turn. It's Jack's turn to act this time now. So he's going to be fighting. He's going to fighting back against you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a lucky shot in and then run that tools and pick up something heavy.
If you want to look around, maybe look around, see if there's anything nearby. You can make. I'll let you make a look roll, but if you do it, it'll have a penalty dice on your fighting brawl. And if you're lucky, you'll find something. You might find something within reach.
Right. Okay. That's not much left to lose because straight up fight. Oh! Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow! Yeah. So yeah, you glancing over to one side, and there's just happens to be like a wrench. Just like stretch out your arm and just manage to wrap your fingers around it and pull back and swing at his head. So you can make a fighting brawl, but it will be with a penalty dice. And he's going to be obviously fighting against you.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Come on! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay,
that
right.
is
So he
shocking. Did I hit myself in the face with it? Like, boof.
So yeah, you swing at him and he grabs your arm and like bashes down. So yeah, you hit it like smashes you in the face with it instead, and you take 3 points of damage.
Okay, then that's me down to 2.
Okay, so
I need to start thinking about rolling the table soon.
yeah, is that a con check? Because that's half of your hits. I forget if it's no, it's got to be half your total, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he goes again then.
Right.
Unless somebody wants to
Was that
correct me
me?
on that.
All right.
So you fighting back?
Yep.
Okay.
No penalty this time.
No penalty this time. No, that was just because you were like,
Yeah, fumbling around for something.
yeah.
Not that it makes much of a difference, but
Oh,
please, I still have the wrench in my hand, even though he smacked me with
you
it.
do. So yeah, you managed. You managed to. It tries to bash you again, like grab hold of it and bash you again with it. But you managed to like swing it to like pull it back, swing it to one side and smack him with it, so you get damage.
To the face, motherfucker.
You can't do a critical hit with it, but not that it has done anyway. But yeah, so you just do a damage. So that will count as a large club, which I believe.
1d6 plus 1, I think.
I believe so. Club, large, 1d8. 1d8.
Come on.
Okay,
1d8 plus your damage bonus.
So what am I rolling for damage bonus?
It's on your character sheet if you've got a damage bonus. Have you got? You haven't got a damage bonus.
I'm a snorter, not a fighter.
I was going to say Jack is unlikely to.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the 1d8 then.
The only person I damaged in this game is me. Come on. So just a d8 then.
Yeah.
But
Oh! Right,
Nice.
Yeah, so you
have some of that.
smack him right round hit him clean in the face and knock it as his jaw like snaps.
Does it do like
and goes
comedy?
goes to one side, he kind of like his head snaps back with a surprised look on his face, and he collapses to one side.
I would have thought so too.
However, I'm going to hit him again to make sure we're
Okay.
not having this. Start getting back up again.
Okay, well that will be just a guaranteed hit, I guess. You just roll damage.
Yeah. So
Okay. So maybe you flinch at the last minute, like a strike. Even though he's trying to kill you, still striking a defenseless person. Yeah. So maybe you flinch at the last minute, just a glancing blow.
Why now? I've managed this whole game without a conscience. Why is it kicking in now? That's not right.
Right. So back to Janice and Wallace. So Wallace, you get to go first. So they've got these three guys bearing down, and you can hear the others approaching.
Well, we're just going to have to go down swinging, I think.
Okay.
If we turn and run, they're just going to shoot us in the back.
Yep.
So, yeah. Go down swinging.
Okay.
And I guess I'll go for the closest one.
Right.
Although I think that I've only got one attacking me at the moment.
Yes, you have only got the one directly in front of you. That's
So I need to get this one so I can get them off Janice.
Yep.
Do I get to go first?
Yeah, you get to go first. Yeah.
Okay. Brawl.
So he's going to be doing an opposed.
Come on.
Right, so pros brawl. Okay, so yeah, you swing at him, but as you swing at him, he ducks to one side and brings his fist up, punching you in the jaw.
Bastard.
So that is 1d4 plus 1.
What? Oh.
So you take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It's not looking good, Janice. Oh, I love you.
I love you, Wallace.
Okay, so then they attack. So yeah, this guy. I think did we say he had a cattle? Yeah, he's got a cattle prod, isn't he? So yeah, he lunges at you again with the cattle prod. maybe like hit you with the butt of it before rather than his fist. So yeah, fighting brawl. Boom. Are you like dodging, fighting back?
Who's this on?
This is against the dust billy that's attacking you with a cattle prod.
Me.
Yeah. So you can always fight back or dodge.
I'll fight back.
Yes, Wallace. Go down swinging.
Does he hit me?
He doesn't. So you both lunge wildly at each other and both miss.
Does that mean because it's a riposte that if he uses 6 luck, he'll hit him?
It would, yes. If you spend 6 luck, you would hit him, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Needs to learn the rules.
Okay, so that's 1 point of damage plus your damage bonus.
1 point.
No damage bonus.
I've got D4.
Yeah. So yeah,
What is it?
one plus.
Do I not? Oh, is it just a punch back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you were doing a plan to do something different.
Well, I just thought I'd have been.
Oh, with the shotgun.
I've got my shotgun that I'm using.
No,
as
by
some
all
sort
means,
of,
yes. So that'll be a D6 then.
club /
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring the butt up of the shotgun. Yeah. Smash him in the butt of the shotgun. Yeah. 1D6 for that. Oh wow! You just so you bring the butt down on the crown of his bridge of his nose, and there's this sickening crunch, and his eyes roll up into the back of his head, and he just like goes down twitching on the floor.
Another one.
Wow! Just wiping out the entire compound one.
One hillbilly at a time.
Okay, so one of the other two sees this and rounds on you with the shotgun that he's got, and again he doesn't. He could shoot you with it, but
he's probably too close to raise it. To be fair,
he probably would get. I think he would get a penalty dice at that range because you got to draw the like a bead on somebody. So yeah, he swings it with this club anyway. You can fight back, but it will be like it's the second time you've done it, so it'll be a penalty dice. Or whichever you do will be like a penalty dice, whether it's fight back or a dodge.
In that case, I might as well fight back because I'm better at it, to be honest.
Okay, go ahead. Oh. No.
Oh.
Oh.
It just came.
What roll? You don't like him. For some reason, his character sheet don't work. I'll have to use one of the other ones.
Bosh! I am just going down swinging.
Okay, right. He's got both regular success, but he has a better success. So he hits you with the butt of the shotgun, and yeah, you see stars.
Bye.
So yeah, you see Wallace get hit in the gut with the butt of the shotgun, and he just crumples and falls to the floor. Meanwhile, the other one that's bearing down like lunges at you with a cattle prod.
Go, Janice. It's all you now.
Do you want to fight back or dodge?
Well, am I prone on the ground with a shotgun in my hands?
You're not prone, no.
Have I got a shotgun?
I believe you have got a shotgun, yes.
I believe I've got one shot in the barrel too.
I believe you have, yes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, it will be like I said before. It's got a like really up close. So it'll be a penalty dice to try and draw the bead. Get a bead on him because he's like up close. So you're trying to like get the gale gun.
I'll just try and shoot him on my turn. I'm gonna dodge for now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I mean, if you dodge, you can move. Move a bit away from him as well, I guess. So yeah, so he's lunging at the cattle prod. Oh. Oh, and he misses as well. So it's your action.
It's just absolute pandemonium and chaos.
Now I'm
Obviously, the offerings have never fought back before,
Now
and they don't know what to do.
shotgun at point blank range, right?
Yeah. It will be like I said. It will be a
That's-
penalty dice because you're kind of like jostling each other, so you got to try and get it on him.
Oh, right. So it's a penalty dice.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
So well, it's a penalty dice, a bonus dice, so it can't. So it's normal. It's normal, isn't
All
it?
right. So it's just
Yeah.
normal. Okay.
Oh! Oh!
You right up his nostril.
Oh wow, that's critical.
You have to say a cool catchphrase.
Amazing.
Right,
pull the
that's,
trigger.
so that does absolute maximum damage plus extra damage. So you you get to you get the right to describe that.
Well, I'd like to say because it's a critical hit, it takes both of them out, but I don't think I'm going to get to push it that far. So basically, as he's shouting some curse at Janice, she lunges forwards and puts the shotgun in his mouth and blasts his whole head apart, and there's just nothing left from the shoulders up.
Okay, so I will say then, sort of stunned and clearly shaken by this scene. His like companions go down, but you blow his friend's head clean off. He turns and runs.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, why not?
Not with a gun because it's not loaded.
No, you
but
can
can
whack
I
him. You
try-
can swing at him with
try
it
whack him
as a
with it?
club.
I will certainly try. Bro, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You're clearly too distracted by me. And how much damage did I take, by the way? Am I completely dead?
No, you're not completely. You're on 0 hits basically.
Now,
Right.
he's dead, this one in front of me,
Yes.
and this one's running away.
Yes.
Am
Have
I
you
out
ever
of
killed
initiative?
anybody before?
No.
No.
Well,
So you can
I've
make.
just killed a few people.
Yeah,
he was not the first.
That's
He was
true.
part- he was
This is
part of
probably the
streak.
most. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
want
you
to
can
roll
make a. I
sanity
think you
for
need,
killing all these
a
people,
sanity roll at this point. Yes, but
yeah,
particularly
no
for blowing
doubt.
this guy's head clean off.
59. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, just taking no shit now.
So if we're out of.
So there's nobody in
this guy's
sight at the
dead,
moment.
So I'm going to attempt first aid on Wallace.
Okay, right. So you attempt first aid. You can make that roll, and Jack.
Right. Oh,
Right, I'm spending 1 point of luck.
Radio. Okay, so that gets Wallace 1 hit point and brings him round.
7 left.
Right. So Jack.
I'm checking that van out. Can I get into it and start it?
Okay, so get inside. You can make a luck roll.
Oh.
Okay, so
Hang on. What do I need to? 40. If I spend 20 luck.
you can't look a luck roll.
Oh, you can't.
No, you can't look a luck roll.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so you open the door to this truck, and there's maybe predictably there's no key in the ignition. You kind of like check behind the sun visor and down the side in the glove box. And as you lean over to the glove box, you hear this rattling noise. And you see this large rattlesnake uncurl itself from under the seat.
Well, shit.
Well, what are you doing?
Not moving.
So this, you maybe no zoologist or anything, but as this thing unfurls itself from under the seat, it's seen. You've seen snakes rattlesnakes in the zoo and pictures of rattlesnakes, and this thing looks bigger than any rattlesnake that you've seen. Its head is about the size of your fist, and as it unfurls itself and raises itself up like level level with your face, you can see it's. You've seen plenty of nature programs and cowboy films. You know these things look like ready to like strike.
Right. And I was just looking in. I hadn't actually got under the truck.
So to kind of laid in the truck.
Shit.
You know, kind of open the door, look at no key, check the behind the visor, nothing there. So leaned across to check the glove box.
Okay, I'm slinking backwards.
Okay, you can give us a dex check.
Oh, no. What do I go out?
Okay. Right, so you will like throw yourself, but to try and like start backing up, and this snake just like darts at you, lunging at you, and as you kind of like just speed up and tumble backwards out of the truck and fall on your back as the snake just narrowly misses you. Maybe it like catches your arm, but it doesn't bite you. And you can see it's like kind of
Maybe it just doesn't attack family.
and it kind of starts slithering out of the cab of the truck.
Okay, so wherever it's slithering to, I'm getting back from it.
Okay, so you can easily move away from it now.
Right. Where'd I leave my wrench?
It's probably on the floor just here, by the guy you murdered.
Right. Oh, did I actually murder him?
Well, you just you did like break his jaw, and then although you only grazed him, as you look down at him, you can see you've like
Yeah, kind of
you've
chickened out at the last
stoved,
second, didn't I?
yeah, you stoved that, even that just like grazing hit. You've like there's a big dint in the side of his skull.
Is he heavy?
Is he heavy? So he is. Let's see, what build is he? What build are you?
Is that size?
No, build is under thing. It said your build 0. So yeah, he's bigger. He's bigger than you.
All right.
So if you want to manipulate him in some way, well, you'll have a penalty dice because he's one size bigger than you.
I'll just pick the wrench up
Okay.
and just keep moving back.
Okay.
A funny feeling. Oh God, this is. Don't know if I want to go into that tool shed now.
Okay, so you hear a voice behind you. What the fuck's going on in here?
I go, quick, he's fallen.
Okay, you can make a fast talk roll.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're good at fast talk as well.
God, that's.
You can push it.
Yeah, what the?
How are you going to push it?
right.
How are you going to do? What are you going to do to push it? You got to describe justify why you're pushing it.
Basically, I need to lead him. I'm screwed here. But I get another hit and I'm out. So I'm just like, no, I mean, here he's fallen. I don't know what to do, and just act as if I'm panicked and just not myself.
Yeah.
Hence why I don't sound like any of his companions.
Or look like him either. Go on then.
But it's not light in here, is it? It's dark.
No, it is quite dark in here. Yeah. It is quite dark in here. That's a good point. So yeah, you can make another fast
push.
talk roll. You can push it. Click on it. Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Oh. Okay, so this so you've not looked behind you. So the first time you see who it is when they come past you to kneel down and down to check on the guy that's laid dead at your feet. So it's quite an oldish guy, maybe in his mid to late 60s. He's balding with grey hair, and you can see his like hands are covered with like scars and burns.
That's fine. So he's kneeling over the body.
He's kneeling over the body, and he just turns to, "Hey, this guy's dead," and he kind of looks up at you, and what are you doing?
I push him towards the snake.
Give us a strength check then.
Oh, gee, that's going to be right.
So it'll be an opposed strength check. I will say you've got him taken by surprise a little bit, so he'll have a penalty dice on his strength check. Oops.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The speeds wore off.
Okay, so you try and push him, and he sort of surprised you with his age, and like despite his age, seems quite strong and agile. As you try and push him, he grabs you and throws you into the maintenance pit. So you take damage. You take a point of damage as you land on your back in the pit.
God. I guess I'm just lying here for a minute and I don't want that point.
Because this old guy's made a fucking big mistake, mister.
Have I still got a movement?
You what, sorry?
Have I still got an action?
So you can still move. You've used your action, but you can still move.
I was going through my wrench at him, but maybe not.
So you're in this pit. The pit's about 5-6 foot deep.
I'll just kind of shimmy myself towards the corner. See what he's going to do next.
Okay. Right. Okay. In which case, back to Wallace and Janice.
Or Janice, as it's also known.
So yeah, you sort of.
Anybody got any amphetamines?
Yeah, maybe you find some pills that you confiscated off a Jack and manage to shove them down Wallace's throat.
Here's the thing: we've got a bunch of dead guys at our feet. We can probably load up on shotgun shells and stuff here.
I'm unconscious, by the way.
No, you're not.
Have you first aided me?
Yeah, brought you round. So you got one.
Oh, way.
Okay,
Ooh.
So
yeah, some sort of. I'll at this point. Janice surviving is more important than my moral qualms about the evils of drugs. So some amphetamines would go down a treat.
They're good. The pheromones in this game are quite good. Highly, chef's kiss. Recommended.
If I'm getting a chance to try them, I'm taking it.
Welcome to my world.
Proper blazing. Yeah.
I get clean and sober off this and used to just go down the friggin' dupes.
Survival is all that matters here.
I think we need to get to that south gate as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Now everybody at our feet is dead and this guy's running away.
Yeah.
Hoover up any shotgun shells we can.
Yep.
Okay. So
reload
and hoof it.
So as that
Reload
you can
down.
see that guy. You can see that guy running around. You can still hear lots of You can still hear lots of voices. And as that
He's
guy,
going to get to the corner and shout for help, isn't he?
So he's running up there and he's shouting as he's running. And as he reaches the gap between the house, between the two buildings, he suddenly like sort of stops and kind of skids to a halt, sort of like starts trying. Looks like he's trying to back off, and he gives a shriek as this something slams him into the wall. This huge snake. Its body about the thickness of the length of your arm.
That's an encouragement to run that little tiny bit faster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's like this scraping sound, like the sound of pebbles on a beach. There's like a sea. There's like waves roll them over and drag the pebbles across the beach. This rattling noise as this huge snake comes dragging its bulk of its body round the corner, surprisingly swift for its size. It must be at least 30, 40 feet long.
What?
And you can both make a sanity roll.
I think I need to cut down on the amphetamines.
What? I'm good.
Okay, if you make it, you lose one. You lose one d2.
1d2?
Yes, 1d2.
Okay.
Oh, use it. Excellent. Flip.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Where did you find the d2?
It's typing the thing /roll space
Okay.
1d2. It actually flips a coin for a digital dice. That's pretty cool.
Unfortunately, it gave you the full 2, and Wallace got away with the 1.
Yeah.
So, involuntary reaction. Let's see. Let's roll. I've got a table for involuntary reaction. I can know always. Involuntary reaction. So Wallace. Okay, right. So Wallace, you dumbstruck by what you can see. You just kind of stumble backwards away from. Like backing away from it.
Is that even with a pass?
Yeah, because you still lose sanity because you get an involuntary reaction if you lose any sanity.
Right. Okay.
It's like it doesn't have any impact other than that. I mean, you might cause you to drop a weapon or shout out or whatever. It depends. And Janice
might cause me to cheese it.
Oops. So yeah, you just kind of backing off. Okay, so Janice, you start with let out a yelp and start with fright and drop anything that's in your hands.
Oh. There goes the shotgun.
As this thing comes like sort of writhing its way.
Is it
round the corner?
Is it eating the man that it's just banged into, or is it?
So it just kind of slams him into the wall. It's bit him. It's like grabbed him and bit him and slammed him into the wall. But then it just like drops him and comes round the wall, and you can hear somebody shouting or shouting, "Leave him! Get the outsiders!"
Bad snake. Cheese it.
Run.
Hopefully do a bit better job than last time.
Okay. Stupid token for this snake's not working. Right. Okay. So. Oh wow. Its dex is crazy.
I'm saying I'm betting it's substantially faster than us.
Okay, so that's its move. So you need to make a. So I reckon this is a chase. So you need to make a con check.
Both of us?
Both of you, yeah, to see. If you succeed, then. Okay, yeah. If you succeed, then your speed equals your current movement.
Hard success.
Oh, hard success, you get +1. So what's your base move for Janice?
It is
8. So your move is 9 because the like horror of seeing this, the fright of seeing this thing is like spurred you on. So you like move away way faster than Wallace. And this thing has a con check as well. Okay. Oh wow. So yeah, this thing darts forward.
Okay, I'm just going to shout to Janice. Run, save yourself.
Right.
I'm in a bad way anyway.
So
You
this
don't have to ask me twice.
so this thing darts forward and easily overruns Wallace.
Can I not like try shotgunning it as it slithers towards me? Turn around, shotgun it.
So unfortunately, it's way faster than you. You can fight, but well, yeah, maybe if you can do a fighting maneuver, turn around, try and shoot it. Yeah, why not?
I'm just going to try and buy Janice a bit of time.
Okay. So yeah, this thing.
What a hero!
And I've got 1 hit point left, and I'm in the middle of the desert.
Okay, so fighting maneuver then. So that's a fighting brawl.
Yeah, fight brawl is it,
Yeah.
rather than okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're trying to outmaneuver it.
Oh, look, that bastard.
Okay. Oh yeah, only needs one. Okay, right. So it lunges at you, and as it lunges forward, it tries to wrap the coils of its body around you, but you like back off and you trip over one of its coils, falling backward, and it fails to grab hold of you. And as you fall backward, you let off a blast from your shotgun.
Can I give it both barrels?
You can give it both barrels.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I feel at this point.
Ooh.
Oh, do I get a bonus dice for point blank?
You do, yeah.
You never know. I might get.
Yeah, you won't get a penalty because this thing's so big that you.
I might get something. No. 46.
Okay, so you can empty both barrels into it then. So that's double the roll.
86.
8d6, yeah.
Come on. That looks alright. That looks good.
Okay, right. You fall back. You like pull the trigger on the shotgun. The shotgun blast goes off, and its head just explodes.
Yes, Wallace.
Like bits of its head just like come showering down. Just showered in this gore and chunks of snake.
I'm just gonna lie there, just like I was fully expecting to meet my maker.
So was I.
At that point, and so I'm just going to lie there, expecting my head to get bitten off.
Janice will run back.
Okay.
I probably did actually have my eyes closed.
She'll
Wow, I can't believe you
back
killed that.
grab him by the scruff of the neck and start lifting up. Run!
Okay. Right, Jack.
Right. So I've raised myself in the corner of that.
Yes. Yeah, so you're in the pit, in the maintenance pit.
Yep. Where's my newfound friend?
The snake. It's probably you maybe can't see it. Yeah,
No, the old man.
Oh, the old man. I thought you meant the snake. So you can see his legs. So you can see his leg, like his lower body. He's kind of around the. Well, it's here. with the dustbillys. So I'll use the dustbilly for him. And he's kind of pacing around and he's, you fucking had it now, boy.
So can I whack him in the shins with a wrench?
You can. So
That seems like a sneaky, junky move.
So he is
does.
actually slower than you, being an old man. So he kind of turns as he says this. He turns to run and gives a shout. He's in here. He's in here.
Right, so I want to whack him in the shins.
Okay. So I'll let you have a bonus dice because you kind of
That brawl, yeah.
yeah. You can't see you.
Break his fucking leg.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh my god.
Just in a head.
Right, so yeah, you swing wildly and you just like the wrench just like chinks on the side of the pit, taking a chunk out of the concrete. And this guy is like, he's here, and he runs off and out the door.
Right. Oh, he just left me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm climbing out of the pit.
Okay. I'm doing what?
I'm gonna make my way over to one of the bikes
Okay.
and undo the petrol cap.
Okay.
God, actually, is there anything to?
Sorry?
I want to start a fire.
Okay.
I want to start things burning because
Have you got a lighter?
she'd have a smoke a lot.
Oh, this is true.
So there's plenty of rags around here, isn't
Did
there?
they take some off? No, they didn't take your thing. They didn't take your things off you when they threw you in that cell.
I'm a complete non-threat to anybody. You know what I mean? They could leave me with a shotgun and I'd just do harm to myself. So I'm unscrewing the petrol cap,
Yeah.
one of the bikes, and then I'm tipping over towards the van,
Okay.
and then I'm looking for a rag.
Okay. There'll be plenty of like oily rags lying around. Yeah.
Load of rags, and then I'm lighting the end,
Okay.
and then I'm out.
Okay. You'll be kind. I'm not making you make a look roll. Okay, so you light it as you get and you start running. As you glance back, you see it suddenly like flare. The rag suddenly flared up as the petrol soaks up to meet towards the rag to meet the flame, and there's like a pop as the fumes from the tank ignite, and you can make a look roll now.
Is this one of these action movies where the thing explodes by me? Like, "Ah!"
as the tank goes up, the explodes. Oh,
What the hell was that? So instead of running out of this shit, I run back towards it, going, "Oh, shiny lights!"
So the tank on the bike explodes as it goes. It ignites the truck, and there's a massive explosion just rips through the place, and you get caught in the blast, and it throws you forward. You can make another luck roll, see where you end up.
Yeah.
Give me a break! Come on! What the hell?
So let's say it, so it throws you forward and and it hurls you straight into one of the like maintenance pits to the south, and as you're like thrown against the side and hit the bottom, you take 6 points of damage.
I'd be dead then.
So you're unconscious. You don't die.
Right. So what I put -5?
You don't go to -5. You just go to 0.
0. Right.
Yeah. So although have you taken a major wound? You have.
No, I've just been battered.
Yeah, you've got a major wound, haven't you, from before? So you are dying.
Oh, from before we got chucked in the
Yeah.
cell.
From the car accident.
Yeah.
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 Oh right,
All got a major wound.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So yeah, you've if you get reduced to 0 while you're suffering from a major wound, you start to die. So yeah,
Okay, so I haven't.
so as this explosion rips through the garage, You were like thrown into this pit, like flames like go like pass over the top of you, but yeah, you're bleeding to death at the bottom of this maintenance pit.
Well, hopefully it causes a distraction.
Okay, so yeah, there is. So yeah, you Wallace and Janice, you get to the south end and are inside the gate, and you can see, to your surprise, the gates are wide open. Did you push them open? Or did
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
I opened them because of.
So the gates are the wide open, and as you round this corner, you can see the gates wide open. And then suddenly the garage, the large garage across the other side of the compound, just like there's a massive explosion rips through it, and like flames, like plumes of flame, like billow out the doors, like blowing the roller doors off.
So, I remember my brother when we were younger was a little arsonist who used to set fire to everything. And I just think that when I see that fire and that explosion, I think it's Jack's doing. And I feel like instead of going for the door and getting out of here, I'm going to go and try and get my brother out. I'm going to head towards the explosion.
Okay. So, as you...
I've got no choice but to follow her.
Okay, so...
Bloody stick of the water, Wallace, I'm sorry.
So, as you round the corner, you can see like loads of loads of these dustbillys coming down. They're like running out of this building here. There must be like 15 of them converging on this central courtyard. There's no way you're going to make it to the garage.
Nah, we both don't need to die today. Change plan. Let's hit the gate, Wallace.
Okay, as you come level with the gate, you see Timmy's face suddenly appear and says, "Come on, run!"
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, and you run out through the gates onto and like start running, pounding down the road as fast as you can. And when you're brave enough to take a moment and glance back over your shoulder, you can see there's like black smoke billowing up over the walls, and you can see there's like probably about half a dozen or more figures stood in the open doorway. One who you recognise as Seth, and also this guy who was dressed as a priest. But they don't pursue you beyond the gate.
They're going to be unhappy in a minute. Do we have any form of transport?
You do not.
That's what I was kind of trying to sort out before things went tits up.
I wasn't sure if Timmy had managed to.
No, he was outside basically as lookout because he couldn't climb the fence.
Yeah, so he's kind of hobbling along behind you, unless you keep up with him, and I think we'll leave it there.
Wander off into the desert.
Yeah. As the temperature begins to plummet.
Okay.
We've got out of there though, some of us.
Sky!
Maybe she'll turn up and rescue us.
Don't, because we don't. We didn't get like a closure that she died, so she will fucking show up next week. Watch.
Comes driving along casually.
Yeah.
What a left boys.
She comes in next week. She's got a bald head and a Northern Irish accent.
Double Wally.
Oh,
that was fun.
That was fun. I was not expecting to.
I was expecting to get that far. Honestly, thought everything was closing in.
I did my best to not make sure you to get that far, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought it was a goner half a dozen times there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you took the head off that snake.
I know, what a shot.
That was quite an epic dice roll.
It was superb.
See, what I did is I rolled all the bad ones to give you guys a chance. You know what I mean? Because I'm nice like
Yeah.
that.
Leached all the bad luck away from everybody else.
That's it. Just,
Yeah.
Nope, can't believe anybody survived that.
well, technically,
But,
I have it. Unless something miraculous happens, I'm toast.
I don't think there's much to hope for Jack. Like,
You might be in a spot of bother.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
we're
I
no,
mean-
we're not going back to find out anyway.
No. You're on your own, I'm afraid.
Aye, sorry, Jack.
No, well,
I
so
tried.
had to be done. Had to try and distract them, or
It was
cause
you die
some
or
sort of
we all
carnage.
die.
At least I got that snake.
Better you than me.
Didn't fancy playing with that again.
Better you. At least it was the shit sibling.
Yeah, that were good.
But no, that was cool.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Superb.
much.
Thanks for the game, Phil.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Honestly.
So yes, so you're not available next week, are you?
So next week I have my in-person Berlin Wicked City game.
Yes.
In
So
person, in
so
real life, with real people in the pub.
Real people.
What would you do that for,
Yeah, it's weird.
madman?
So my thinking is because I believe, I mean Andy might correct me, but I believe Andy's back next, in time for next week, next Wednesday.
Mhm.
So my thinking is that we pick up Tatters again next
Right.
week, and then the
Following
following week we finish this off.
Sounds good to me. That means
Because
Yeah.
I do.
I
get
would
to
be
play all my
very
games.
I would be very surprised if it's going to go beyond the fourth session. Mind you, if you're going to take the head off a fucking giant snake with one shotgun blast, who knows?